And we're live.
Haven't watched it yet.
Good morning. Good morning. Mike says he's got a splitting headache.
Always do.
I said he should pop it like a zit.
And I said I'm not going to pop my head open.
Like they did last night on The Walking
Dead.
Dead.
Spoiler alert. There are a lot of people that still have
Split it open. Split it open, baby.
Don't you do it. Do not do it.
You're going to hate watching it.
I hate you.
You will be yelling at the fucking... Well, no, I just dropped the F-bomb. Yeah. You're not emotionally attached.
I'm not emotionally attached to anything. But
like we watched the show and have for years. So for us, we're like, no, don't do it.
Don't go nuts. I mean, I don't get emotionally attached to anything.
Then we're yelling at the TV, stab him. I mean,
yeah, I don't care.
You always hear them comedians, the black comedians. I want to make sure everybody knows that. The black comedians that make fun of the black women that are in a movie theater when they're like, them girls are, don't do that, girl. Pull them out, weave. You hear comedians do that. Well, last night we were doing that. Like, run.
But that's fun. You got to admit it's fun. You know what I used to do up in South Carolina was I was probably one of the first
ugly chicks.
No, I was married when I lived up there. No, but I'm still doing ugly chicks. I don't do ugly chicks. I only do hot chicks. So
hey, just because it's over 98 degrees and they're sweaty doesn't make them hot chicks.
They do in my bed. Just ask MTV. So I was like one of the first guys. I was like one of the first guys in the neighborhood there, the military group that had a big screen TV. And South Carolina is real big on two things: the Gamecocks. When the football team plays,
so. Did you just say South Carolina's got big cocks?
No. Well,
is that
not since I left. But the college football team. God. Gamecocks stickers are everywhere. And the other thing is drag racing. They love their.
So they got big cocks and transvestites.
Yeah, cocks and dragon. So.
Dragon cocks.
That would hurt.
We need to just stop right yonder.
Yeah, Little Richard calling.
What, you making tripod jokes now?
So I used to open up all the windows in the house.
Sure you did.
I used to crank up the TV and I had it hooked up to my stereo. Remember when that was the coolest thing?
Oh God, yeah.
And I'd invite a bunch of people over and we would get poopy faced, drunk, freezing cold, watching the Winter Nationals on my TV. It was great, man. Those were good times.
What?
Yeah, it's freezing cold in the house. Everybody's got their jackets on. We're drinking beer.
Why are you opening windows just to be able to
make it feel like you're at the Winter Nationals? And you're yelling, and every time, because coverage back then, they could zoom in on a hot chick and kind of zoom in more on her boobs or her ass, and there wasn't rioting in the streets, and they didn't change bathroom identifications. Back then, TV cameras could look at hot chicks because 99.9% of the people that were watching wanted to see a hot chick. Well, even the chicks wanted to see the hot chicks.
Hey. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying
now.
That.
I mean, we're turning. We're going to turn into this bland. Everybody.
The wussification of America.
Right. We are going to become that utopian society in the time machine. One of my favorite books. One of my favorite movies. In the end, there he goes to that utopian society, and is bing, and it's time to eat. Bing, and it's time to go to sleep. Bing, it's time to wake up. And that's what we're going to be, man. Logan's Run, dude. Yeah, that was my spill for the morning.
Sorry, I'm laughing. I've got tagged. Just check this out now.
You got tagged?
So I get this thing that pops up and says, looking forward to y'all's special day this weekend. Let the countdown begin. Love you both. I'm looking at this, and it's for somebody's wedding, and I'm thinking, I'm not going to be there. I have no idea who these people are. Why am I tagged in this? Like,
you know what? It's hard to undo one of those when you boo-boo up too. I
just clicked on who he is, and he's a funny ass guy, man. We used to call him and prank him during the show. He is a funny guy, but I don't know how I got in this message board where, that I'm getting this. I don't know, man. It's funny. Facebook has done a lot of weird stuff over the weekend. I don't know how you are with that that crappy phone, B, it being a Droid, but now the Facebook app for the Facebook app for Apple, what used to be the little button in the middle bottom that would take you to your messages now takes you to a thing called Marketplace, which shows anything and everything that's for sale on Facebook. And I'm like, how the hell do you get rid of this? Because half the time I'm just like not even trying to go to messages, you know. You would think I'd accidentally hit this because I was trying to go to my messages, which does happen. But most of the time, I'm just like trying to scroll Facebook, and the next thing I know, all this for sale crap's popped up. And I'm going, holy cow, where the hell did this come from? How do I get rid of it?
Hey, here's a good one for you. I'm right, Vista, the printing folks. I got to redo my business cards, and I was doing like a little card we can give out from our table. And I was working on a brochure, just shows the different advertising things. So it's all, there's all different, like levels of completion that I've done. When I'm sitting there working on my classwork for my degree, I'm looking up stuff on the website, different websites. Guess what's coming up in the side or in the middle of the articles I'm reading?
What?
My Vista account information. I mean, it's like showing me, hey, Mike, gonna finish this brochure. I'm like in the middle of my college intranet going, what the hell, man?
I'm laughing because every time I open Facebook, I see anything and everything I've looked for. Dennis Kirk. That's a motorcycle place. I was just scrolling down. I see this Dennis Kirk ad, and I'm going, why in the hell am I seeing Dennis Kirk? And I was like, ooh, I was looking for those new foam windscreens for the headset for the motorcycle.
Right, for the mics.
And I'm like,
boom mics.
Why in the hell is like all my Google, Yahoo, anything I search for, any search engine I use is now associated with Facebook. So, I mean, for you, shortmidgetgay.com is going to start,
shortmidgetgay.com. One midgets.
Well, it would be short.
So
clownmidgets.com.
That was kind of like Department of Redundancy department.
Yes.
Because short midgets.
It sure is making you repeat it all.
Right. So midget, it could just be.
Speaking of redundancy.
Short little people or.
Could be. Little Richard, please call me for definition swap challenge.
We want to
use it in a sentence.
Origin of the word. We ought to have us a spelling bee. What the hell?
I'm not really sure what you just did.
I'm not either. So we're down one. It's just me and you right now.
Well, even when she's here, it's kind of like that. Boom. Where's my bell?
I don't know. Ba-ding. Uh-oh.
There we go.
I was about to say, man, wouldn't that be funny if your bell was broken? Well, I guess it is. Still having testicle issues? Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
A little bit. I gotta get a doctor appointment.
Are you are you still experienced?
You want to feel them to find out? I mean,
yeah, bring them out here. I'll look at them. I'm not shy, man.
The fact you're like, hey, how's your testicles?
Well, I mean, a testicle is a testicle.
No, I still need to go,
just
have them have them tested out. I tested them. Okay.
Have you tested them since they've been injured?
Why are you asking me those kind of questions?
Because it's Monday morning, dude. Come on, quit being such a prude. Have you?
Yeah, anniversary.
Okay. Did you experience any pain?
Yeah, in the back of my eyes. Them bitches can only roll back so far.
Oh my God. Yes, there is a good chance I'm going to vomit.
You asked.
I didn't want to know.
You asked the question.
I really didn't want to
know. I decided that if you was a Mexican, your name would be Senior Peter.
That is so stupid, man.
What?
Senior Peter?
Senor
Peter?
That's right.
Oh my God.
Stephanie's going to try to go as nacho cheese.
I don't know. I don't see me dressing up.
We're still trying to find the Dirty Santa costume. Well, you need the Dirty Santa costume.
I'll do Dirty Santa now, or Bad Santa. Or what are we going to call him?
Well, depends on what he is that moment. Is he bad or is he dirty?
I don't want to infringe on any copyright issues.
Well, I don't know. There's only one of you.
Yes.
See if we can wake somebody up.
Joe, ¿qué pasa?
Need to see what birthdays are today, too.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I got a headache already. I wonder, Casey, if you're listening and you're coming in, please bring some goody powders or something.
I got ibuprofens upstairs.
Can I have
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
They're 800s. I don't know that you would need 9 of them.
3,
Can I have 4 of them? I would love 4 of them during a break if you go get them.
Oh, no, I'm not running up any steps.
Just move quickly then.
No, I'm not moving towards any steps. I fall down those.
Go up
and up them.
Go up. Go up the steps.
I'm looking to see if we had any birthdays over the weekend.
Birthdays. So, I mean, I think everybody knows what I did because I didn't have anything to do. I mean, I was, whatchamacallit, I worked on my stuff. Gosh, man.
You worked on your junk too?
No.
Is that like whittling?
Classes. Hey, look, I'm taking aviation law and I'm taking the history of aviation. Scottie, it is so cool. Are you calling the top one? You calling the top one?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You were doing what about it? What?
I'm taking aviation law and the history of aviation.
You should have the history of aviation, right?
No, dude.
Dude, you were there when the Wright brothers were trying to learn how to fly.
Let me tell you something.
Prehistoric.
Let me tell you something. The Wright brothers were not the first. They have been penned.
They've been deemed that, but there's already yes.
Did you know that the War Department paid Professor Samuel Langley $50,000? He was the head of the Smithsonian at the time. He took a bunch of money from them too, and had 2 failed launches just days before the Wright brothers. You know what I actually?
Yeah, but didn't the Wright brothers pull it off?
The Wright brothers did pull it off.
Okay, so then they are the first people to ever fly.
Oh no, there was stuff flying 5,000 years before that.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Or people?
Stuff. But there were people too.
Oh, well, who was flying before that?
There were people that were flying before that. But let me.
What were they flying? Look, just because they were eating mushrooms and thinking they were flying did not mean they were truly flying. Being thrown off a cliff with a little bit of glide, maybe, was not really flying.
You ever seen that Red Bull commercial or that Red Bull competition?
So if they were the first ones to successfully pull off human flight,
no. But here's the thing.
Superman doesn't count.
Superman.
Jesus does not count.
Oh, yes, he does.
I'm talking about for flying.
You sacrilege.
Flying only.
What I saw you
Nobody
do,
said walking on water.
After what I saw you do this morning, before the show.
What did you see me?
You
weren't here.
No, I'm talking about when I got here, but before we went live, the stuff you were doing.
I don't recall what you're talking about.
I am praying for your health.
I will be okay.
Yeah. If that other testicle rots and falls off like a baby's umbilical
Let's see if we can
cord,
get this person to answer the phone. I'm thinking about putting a rubber band around it and see if it'll fall off like steer.
Oh, geez.
You know, they say that's how steer losers. They're sacked.
Your party is reached.
Why do people still have that? I hate this music.
What I hate worse is Stephanie's. I friggin' hate Stephanie's. I cannot stand it. Have a friggin' ringtone like an adult.
Are you talking about the Star Wars?
Anybody, period. Have a ringtone like an adult.
Let me tell you something. I know somebody who's relatively, a big shot, and they have this. I'm always like, oh my God, that must.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Blah blah blah.
7
blah blah
0
blah blah
5
blah
0
blah blah. Okay, we don't want anybody.
4 is not available.
4.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up
message?
or press 1 for more options. To send a fax, press 4 now. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey. Yesterday was your birthday? I had better things to do than call you on your birthday.
I sent a happy birthday to him.
I had to take the plunger and push a couple turds down the toilet. That was on my list of priorities. It had already been sitting there for 4 days.
He said turd.
And flies.
He said turd.
So since I got your voicemail, I thought I'd leave you a voicemail.
He said turd.
You just have a good old Monday after your birthday.
He said turd.
Take care of you, pilgrim. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
He said turd.
Now, I see this one had his yesterday, too. But I damn sure wasn't calling him on his birthday.
Which one? The top? There you go.
The second one.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I called him.
Scroll down.
Well, I didn't call everybody, but
which one did you call? The top one or the bottom one?
Everyone you're seeing right there that we haven't couldn't. You know, I sent a happy. I do it every day. To
you call them every day to say happy birthday?
No, every day I check the birthdays and I send them. I was
getting a little lost there.
I say it comes from. I think it says so. It says it's your birthday. Happy birthday from the world.
I got call you Kringle Crumb Cake. Is there a reason?
Call me Kringle Crumb Cake.
Yeah. That's at 7:40, so I might be a lot lost behind.
I will be honest with you. I do not have a clue what's going on there.
Did you see the video I posted yesterday?
No.
Last night, I want you to watch this because I've decided I'm going to start doing some of these to be stupid, funny.
Are you posting them to?
No,
YouTube?
But I'm going to start. I will though. Watch. This is the first one. This is experimental. Are you watching?
You post videos all day, dude. It's like the Truman
Military
Show.
Shut the hell up, Mike. Did you?
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Watch.
Hey, man, I was just sitting here thinking about Philip Snow. That son of a gun, that boy drive like 80 to 0. Yeah, thinking about that dude, Philip Snow, and that girl that he's got. Is that old crazy old thing, got blonde old hair thing chick?
You mean that guy Philip Snow? He got that crazy girl. That
watch
weird
my eyes.
hair,
Watch.
man. Like that thing's almost reflective. She's so day glow white. I believe his girl must be one of them day walkers. You know, one of them day walkers from one of them big old vampire movies. She's a day walker.
I think I need to wax my face. I think my face is starting to look like Redneck Stephanie's legs or feet or something. Hey, man, I think I'm going to get me another dip. You got any?
How'd you get
Leaper to do
that
there, Copenhagen?
That looks like Joe, huh?
Yeah, that old Philip Snow. He's got that girl, man. She got that weird pasty color.
I ain't even going to say who that sounds like.
You see her in the dark. I think I saw Redneck Steph at my family reunion the other day.
Sounds like my sister.
But I wasn't sure because she had her face covered in tater salad. They were waking out. You know the only good thing about being Redneck Steph's cousin? If you had sex with her, you ain't got to change your last name. Y'all can get married. I was looking for some goat milk. Anybody got any goat milk? I'm getting a little thirsty. I need some goat milk. I smell pork. Is Philip Snow walking around?
Do you like that? I smell pork. Is Philip Snow walking around?
Is it posted to our YouTube channel? Until then, I will not.
It will be.
No,
it was the test run to see if it's going to work.
You always say that.
I figured out me and you how we're going to do some of our little skit things.
I don't want to do skits. I don't do skits. I do live. I am a improv comedian.
You're an impotent comedian. You are exactly right on that.
I'm not impotent. I mean,
you ain't impotent.
I am. Dope. Just ask me.
I'm asking you.
I'm impotent.
By who? By what standards?
Oh, my standards. Why would
Dude, you got no standards.
Dude, you told me to start dating below what I think is my standard. See, you're confusing. You send out mixed signals.
You made me blow snot bubbles. Okay. So if I told you that you needed to lower your expectations of women, in other words, date stuff closer to your age and not this type of girl.
Why?
Because that's not realistic, Mike.
Oh my God, the last girl I was dating looked like that.
She was drunk all the time.
So?
She didn't realize how ugly you were.
You can't tell.
She drank you. She drank you hot.
Wait, I gotta write that down. She drank me hot.
Yeah, she drank enough until you looked hot.
Hey,
she drank you sexy.
Remember what I said? I said I got turned down by a nymphomaniac.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But yeah, she drank.
That should tell you something. She drunk you hot.
That's it, man. I like that. And that's happened more than once.
I'm willing to say.
I mean, look, if you
know, the one thing about you that I guess is in your favor is
I'm
guys
good looking.
Guys get trashed and their winky won't get up. I guess you get these girls to get drunk where they can't get up and run.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm okay with that.
You want another drink? I think I've had enough. No, you've only had 2.
Yeah.
Dozen.
I'm. You know
Mike,
what?
are you dropping off another girl tonight? This is the guy at the hospital. Mike, are you dropping off another girl that's almost alcohol poisoning happening here?
Do you really think that I get in a car and drop them off? What do you think?
Oh my God!
And when it's an ambulance, you give them their name. You don't. It's not like you get the bill or nothing. They get the bill.
Yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, some of what you're saying might actually exist. That's the scary part.
It's true. It's all true.
And it's all in the way that you word it.
Yep.
Hey,
man, I am completely okay with them drinking me hot.
I'm sure you are.
I mean, most of the time, too, women, once they get a couple drinks in them, are pretty much, kind of quiet and submissive and unconscious.
Submissive, yeah, but it's because they're duct taped.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway. But the part that kills me is this: the last girl.
There's a kill you part.
And the last girl I was dating, she had just 100% switched.
Right.
When she had a couple drinks in her, she turned into a person in which no logic applied at all. Everything you said, you could say, "Oh wow, they're look at the carpet."
Do you see the first part that's not logical?
No.
You just started the story off with you and this hot chick. That's not logical.
Well, I mean, you always tell me to lower my standards.
Yeah, but
now are you just talking about age, or are you talking about?
I mean, it's a total thing.
Attractiveness.
This ain't standards per se. But what I'm trying to say is you need to lower your expectations. Like, you believe that you should be dating Hawaiian Tropic models.
I agree. I concur.
You need to be more like dating Tropicana models, like the old ladies getting orange juice for breakfast.
No, now you're just being mean.
No, Mike, you're at that age, dude, where you need a real woman.
Yeah, I agree, but she can't be hot. I mean, come on,
dude. There's different levels of hotness.
I agree.
What I'm trying to say is they can still be hot, but they don't have to look like they're 20 years old working at Hooters.
Well,
or the cheetah. Well, the cheetah's a little more above strokers, maybe, because you would never date a cheetah girl.
Strokers is bad news, dude.
Strokers is maybe more your. guys and dolls, maybe. I don't know.
They check you for a knife and a gun when you go into
like silver saddles.
Strokes, yeah. If you don't have one, they give you one.
Look, it's 7:57. We're gonna go to a commercial.
7:57. Where'd you get that?
7:51. Sorry.
Okay.
I just quickly looked over.
So, so we need a commercial?
It's that, or we create something else to talk about. So far, we're on you lowering your expectations.
I'm not going to lower my standards. It's not happening.
Dude, you don't even have any standards.
That is so not true.
How are you going to lower them anymore?
I am not going to lower my standards.
You're already 8 to 80 blind, cripple, crazy. If you lowered your standards anymore.
Sick, lame, lazy.
Well, at your case, let's not say 8, because that would sound pedophile-ish. Let's say 18.
Tricycle, automobile. Big fat girl on a Ferris wheel.
Where in the hell did that come from?
Just some of the things I want to do before I die.
Yeah, I could see that.
I am watching a video right now of an 18-foot great white shark. These people are beyond stupid. That's all I can say. If your job entails you working with sharks on a daily basis, you, sir, are an
Did
idiot.
you see the one where the guy's in the cage? Somehow, I've still never seen the exact
shark gets in there.
Yeah, like they show the shark like rams the cage, I'm assuming, and he slides between 2 bars, which means your Shark Tank builder needs a lawsuit because he ain't building Shark Tank worth of crap. But to know the guy was in there with it while this thing's bouncing all around and it didn't kill the guy. That's
now the thing about
freaking funny.
Wasn't the guy that was in there? He was just like a tourist. Wasn't he just a sightseer?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because it looked. That's what it looked like to me. Is he was just a tourist. He gets in the box, then the shark attacks, gets stuck in the box with him, gets out of the box, and then the guy pops his head up and
Right.
goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah." He got his $20 worth.
Casey just said that he can't make it today, but he can make it tomorrow.
Oh, well, thank you for that futuristic. You know, it's not going to do us any good talking about tomorrow because you can't stop. Oh boy.
I got, if he lowers his standards, he could end up with a female version of Mike Worley. JD Spivey would find that funny.
I don't. Yeah, you're talking about all your friends from fourth grade or something.
Well, I'm not saying, I don't want it to sound bad because I'm not saying standards, because standards would imply a good girl or a bad girl. And truthfully, the last good girl you saw was maybe like the Catholic nun back when you were 5.
A couple years ago, when I first got back from Afghanistan, I dated a very nice girl.
We use the word standards loosely. What I'm just trying to say is you can't date
Loose standards.
What?
You said
loosely.
we use the word loosely or standards loosely. I went.
That's the whole problem,
loose
Mike.
standards.
That's the problem.
I'm in. Count me in, man.
Okay, you don't meet any more girls while you're hanging out in a bar.
Tag me in, coach. No, and see, that's probably one of the big problems is I don't really, and if if
you talk to a girl that has to be drunk to talk to you, that is your first sign that that's not who you need. If she has to be drunk to talk to you,
yeah, I don't know that that's the case.
And I'm not picking you because I know you said your friend thinks I hate her. That's not the case, and I'm not making fun of her. I'm making fun of every girl you try to talk to.
Yeah. Well, right now that relationship is all but over. I mean, just complete nonsense there that I can't deal with. So I guess I am raising my standards, lowering my standards. What am I
I'm
doing
just
now?
saying, you find a woman that's got it going on, dude. Good job, good house. I don't know why she'd want to be with you at that point, but hey, at least she would be good. And it's not all based on looks. You do know that after sex, you and this female have to be able to carry on a conversation, right? I mean, you do get that.
Why? What are you talking about? I mean,
I see, the fact that you don't even have a clue what I'm talking about is half the problem.
There's not. You
two got to have something in common. Movies, maybe you like the same movies. Maybe you like the same food. Maybe you like hanging out in the same places, the same sunsets, the same something.
Well, I think
not the same bottle of Jack Daniels.
Every woman my age, really, that I'm finding that's single, one does not have that going for her. Does not have all those characteristics you just said. They don't. You're talking about a Pegasus, a unicorn. Yeah,
now I do know when I was in my 30s, I do know that the 25 to 35 age bracket was hard because you were either getting girls that were never married, just treated like crap by some guy,
right,
or just freshly divorced from a guy that treated them like crap, and then they wanted to party.
Well, you still get that at my age group too, and it's sad.
And then when you got up to the 35, okay, so to 25, you had the ones that had little babies and no men.
Well, yeah.
Then you get into the 35, you were getting into the women that had like high school, almost graduated kids or almost moving out kids. And these women just got recently single and want to party. So that's the downfall. I do get that. But if you choose better women, maybe those problems are fewer. It's like drinking and driving. Right. If you're not drinking while driving, you're more likely not to get a DUI. Does that make sense? Like if you're drinking and driving, you're increasing your odds for a DUI. So maybe I'm trying to say, I'm trying to be delicate in this conversation. If you choose better women, you're less likely to find crazy ones.
Okay, well, you say choose better women. And is there a lottery somewhere that I can go and pick a number of?
Oh my God. Have you ever thought about the fact that instead of trying to find one in a bar, you can find one at Walmart?
I don't go to bars.
I mean, I used to meet girls at the pet store, dude. PetSmart, used to meet girls all the time at PetSmart. The
only time that I go to bars now is with you guys. If I was actually doing the act or if I'm helping out. Other than that, I don't go to bars. I refuse to go out and sit and eat somewhere by myself. That is so pathetic.
Wow, you make that sound pathetic.
Yeah, because it is. Like if I go to O'Charlie's at dinner and eat by myself, it's just pathetic. It is. So I go to places like Sonny's Barbecue and I get, everybody don't get crazy, but I get the 400-pound grandma.
Oh my God. Did you really just say that?
That's true, man. Look, you know what? I'm a good looking guy. I'm smart. I've got a great sense of humor. And I don't come into a relationship with any baggage other than this: complete and utter honesty. I am transparent. You ask me a question, you will get an answer. If I don't know the answer, I will get back to you as soon as I do.
All right, let's catch this. Claire.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Did you call the right number?
Yeah, really.
I think I did, yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Well, because there's two types of women. Hopefully we're still on this. There's two types of women. There's the out loud crazy, and there's the quiet that'll kill you in your sleep.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as not a crazy woman, and it's true.
Yeah, but you got to figure out. It's like me. I used to date crazy women, and the thing is, you have to find the crazy one that's not as crazy as you. Like one girl I dated, I had to literally look at her and go, "Look, this isn't working. You're crazy, and my crazy is just too much in one car."
Yeah, but what type of girl are you looking for there, Mikey?
Oh, I was being just like Mike. I was looking for the slutty ones, and you can't look for slutty girls. What is the saying? You can't make a hoe a housewife. I mean, isn't that the saying?
Enough of the cliches.
Well, I was always told that the women that you should be with is the one that you could just sit down and watch TV with at night.
That's exactly right.
Perfect night.
And that's why I said you got to be able to talk after sex. Listen, I found out real simple.
Wait,
there's
what?
the one
you have to do what?
You have to be able to carry on a conversation after sex.
Yeah,
like most of them.
After that,
when I was my point is when I was working in the clubs, I was dating some. I don't want to say it like to be weird, but like I was dating some, like 10 years younger than me. And the problem is there was times
you were working at Southside Steve's.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that was typical, right? That's yeah. So, but the thing is there was times like I'd say something and the girl would go, I wasn't alive then. And it's like,
I got that.
Jesus Christ, we really got nothing in common. We got nothing to really talk about. So at that point, it's like the realization of, man, my life is just totally worthless at this point. Like, I'm working to work, but I wasn't like, I didn't have anybody to share my life with because I kept meeting just people that I did not mesh with.
Let's go back to that. Let's go back to what you just said. You working in clubs, and 9 out of 10% of the people who went to that club was a certain age. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you were getting.
I hate to say it this way. Mike has to start going a different route to that. Instead of going to a place where he knows younger girls or that style of girl who's not working for him, he has to stop going there. He has to start looking at different options.
That's what I was trying to say, because where I was either getting young 20-somethings that maybe did or didn't have a kid at home, or did or didn't have a piece of crap dude that had treated her bad, or
more or less likely did.
I had the girl that was 38 to 45 that just got this big divorce and just wanted to party her butt off because her kids were leaving the house. So it was either way, you were only getting the girl that wanted to be wild, crazy, and party.
Yeah, and most people marry people that they work with. I mean, I'm beginning to realize that they either found them at work and I'm getting a lot of this, Scotty. I don't know where your brides are coming for. A lot of online couples.
Yeah.
So maybe he has to start going more towards the not just for is it called just for fish or just fish or whatever?
Plenty
not that one. That's more of a hookup one.
It's turned into a hookup one. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, the hookup one. More legitimate ones. And Mike, we all love you, even though you're a little bit of a on the crazy side. But we all want you to be happy.
Wait.
Mike needs to join the one just called My Knees Hurt.
Wait.
What, Mike?
Lou, did you just call me crazy, Bazana? Do you?
Yeah, well, that's good. You know, we're not calling you. You know,
oh, you're crazy. That's a compliment, dude.
You're all a little bit crazy, but we love you. You know, it's you come out with things that you sit there and you go, "Did he just say that?"
Well,
but that's your job, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. So you're pissed off because there's an Italian doing his job. You see, it's all about freaking profiling.
Nobody's profiling.
He just
said that anytime I come on the radio, the first thing he likes to throw out is that there's another Italian there.
Yeah,
it's called man.
And then he talks about profiling.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there's two black guys here right now. They, regardless of what the hell happened, the two black guys would stick together. But the Italians, oh no, he's like, hey, is that your wallet? It's not. Hey, it is. It's mine now. Huh? Wow, Paisano. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, I'm crazy. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. You know.
Lou, do you got a sister or anything we can hook him up with?
No, I don't.
No, my sister's a hoe.
Well, that Mike just
and my
smiled.
Wife will tell you that.
Mike just smiled. Mike.
Yeah, but she's one of those. She's one of those. She's married to the same guy who's cheated on her since when they dated, and this is 30-something years.
Oh, so she's still married now.
She's still married to the same guy.
Well, there you go. So Mike's not down with that part.
Decisions. So
well, Mike would just be another
maybe
one.
We should have a game. Maybe we should have a game show on the show. Look,
we did that.
Cool? Like a dating game.
One time at 6 Ways to Sundays, we put Crystal Miller, the queen bee, on one side of the stage with a blind between her and 3 contestants, and we did the real old school dating game. And Heath, our wrestler buddy Heath, that's how we met Heath. Yeah. He won the date with Crystal Miller.
Oh, that's
never went on the date, but he won. He won the Just for Fun crew, though.
Well, wouldn't that be fun? And then we can get sponsors on it, and we get someone to sponsor the dinner, get someone to sponsor the other things that they do, and I think that would be fun.
We need to do that.
Mike would enjoy that very much.
That's
freaking typical damn podcaster comes up with some lame ass idea.
I think it's a good idea. We should try it.
Yeah, it's a great idea. What do we? Hey, what do you guys do for a living? Your podcast. Come on.
Hey, get this. Okay, ladies, let's meet our bachelor. It's crazy military Mike. Yes, he has psychological issues.
No. You do it the other way. He's a decorated war veteran that's very dedicated to his job.
Yeah,
loves his family.
Over 100 kills.
School type of, with over 100 kills, and he will kill your heart, ladies. Here he is.
And he loves his damn illegitimate kids. I mean, I can just see Mike. I love them 2 bastards. What we say is he's great with children. He's this, he's that. And then as soon as he talks, he goes, yeah, I got these 2 worthless ass kids. Be like, no, Mike, you love your children.
And for the record, I have 3 kids.
That you know of.
Yeah. Oh, there's more out there.
It's like Bill Clinton. These keep on coming out right now.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. I got.
Well, the reason he jokes with me because I always talk about his 2 sons, but I never address his daughters because I still don't believe his daughters his. The 2 kids, I would say, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. She will beat your ass. She's mean as a snake, man.
All right, brother. Well, have a good day. Mike's just talking.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the gym. I'll see you guys Friday night, baby. Friday night.
See you later. Yes, sir. See you later.
There you know.
All right, bye.
See you later. Peace.
Yeah, man. He's going to be doing his 80 show this Friday night. Anybody and everybody. Make sure you listen to the 80 show.
God, what was that, man?
I don't know. I was breathing.
That was all nasally. Hey, man, look, during the break, I need some ibuprofen and some heroin. And if you would, go to Johnny Shades, man. I want you.
I'm on Johnny Shades. What the hell am I supposed to be doing?
I want you to pick out a pair of sunglasses for your birthday. I know your birthday is coming up around Christmas time.
Is that it?
Yeah, Johnny Shades. There's tons of. See,
well, no, they all say Johnny Shade, but that one actually says .com.
Yeah, don't go Facebook. Why don't you go to the Facebook thing? All right.
I'm going to the restroom too. So
hey, give me some drugs.
I'm gonna go get him a pill.
All right. It looks like somebody just pulled up.
That would be the wife.
Is it? That car doesn't look right.
We'll be back. Everybody is just foot in the morning.
Whoop, whoop. Poor thing, she been working or what?
Yeah.
Oh, sucks. Don't forget my drugs. 800s.
Because me and Steph argued about the other day.
Getting better, but it's still.
Because it's funny. Me and her had this argument. All right, everybody, we're back. And me and Mike are having this little look at each other with crossed eyes. And it led me to say, I got to go back and tell you what me and Steph had an argument over. So, Mike, what did you just ask me to go get you?
Okay, well, you went and got me some ibuprofen, I guess, and you said they were. I said get me 9 of them. You said they were 800 milligrams. So
yes,
that would have been cool,
right?
But what did you show up with?
I came down here and gave you 4 pills.
Yeah, and I said those are not the 800 milligram ones.
I said, but they add up to be.
And you said they.
I wasn't going to waste a good one on you.
That was the funny part because you go. They add up to 800 milligrams. I'm like, F you. And then you looked at me and went, I'm not going to use the good ones, waste the good ones on you.
They're for me.
That hurt.
So this leads to this conversation.
Whatever.
And I got to pick on Steph. She ain't here, and I don't care if she's here. I'd still pick on her.
Yeah, pretty much.
So Travis got a bonus. I sure hope it was.
For what?
I sure hope it was a check, not some dumb old gift card again.
Jelly of the
and I went,
club.
But what difference does it make if it's a card or if it's cash? Because we need to pay a bill. I went, but Stephanie, what difference does it make? Well, it's a Visa check card they give us, and we can buy groceries with it, but we can't pay the power bill with it. And it sucks. I'm like, I'm looking at her, and I want to choke the living shit out of her.
Yeah.
Excuse me, living shit out of her.
Oh, my God.
And I said, Stephanie, do you know what a month is? Yeah. I said, so anytime in which this month takes place, if somebody gives you cash or somebody gives you a Visa check card,
that ain't how it works, Scotty.
At the end of the month, when you go to pay your power bill, your gas bill, if somebody gave you a $100 Visa check card and you had a $100 bill in your pocket,
yeah.
If you went to buy $100 worth of groceries on the Visa check card that they gave you, that's a free $100 worth of groceries. Then that $100 bill that you was going to pay on your groceries, you just used to pay your power bill.
No, the $100 bill is for groceries.
I had that argument with her.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
And it's not the same, Scott. I'm looking at her going, Stephanie.
Now look,
how does this make sense?
Are there any black folks out there listening this morning?
Oh my God, why has it got to be like that?
Because when you have a gift card that's worth $100,
Mike,
and you go to sell it,
God, Mike, why do you have to sound like
a black friend? They will only offer you $50 for it. That is
I have seen that.
That is the rule. I'm telling you. And I'm not picking on anybody.
But it's $100.
It's $100, but if it's on a gift card, they will only give you half.
Now it depends on how you word this.
No,
if you see it as like, I've seen a guy at the Home Depot try to sell me a Home Depot, like $100 Home Depot card for $75.
Was he white or black?
Irrelevant.
No, it's not.
It is irrelevant.
I'm telling you, it's not.
It's irrelevant.
Nope.
And I've seen them do it at Walmart.
For 50%.
And the color is irrelevant.
Yeah, they only give you 50% on the dollar. I'm telling you, man. I'm not picking
wait.
on
Wait. Let me question
and I can
this.
get a friend of mine on the phone that'll tell you.
Are you saying they'll sell it for half, or people buying will only pay half?
People buying it will only pay half.
Okay. If it was a Walmart card, and my options now are only Walmart, I may take it down a little bit.
Seriously.
Because then I'm screwed into going. The stupid thing is, come on, people, if you're going into Walmart, you're going to spend it anyway.
You can get anything in Walmart. anything. They got everything in Walmart.
That's an EBT card, Mike.
No,
not
it is
a
not.
gift card.
No, it is not. No, that's not what
Do you hear that baby on that baby monitor?
Yeah. No, it is not. I'm not talking about EBT or any of that
I
stuff.
can't believe how much of a racist you sound like. Listen, you hear that baby? Get her to say, "Hey, Daddy."
Oh, it's going to be a little bit of a delay.
I know.
Oh, so cute.
Get her to say "Daddy" really loud. We got the microphone in front of the baby monitor.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy.
Hey, I got to tell you, just Crystal saying it's kind of working.
And say it out loud. Say it right there. Say good morning. Hi, Daddy.
Oh.
Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna turn it off now. Mike just wants to keep hearing my wife say "Daddy."
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Crystal going, "Hey, Daddy," was kind of working.
I turned it off, honey. Don't talk into the monitor anymore. Mike's probably got like a recording device in his car where he can hear that.
In my car? Oh, it's right here on the table, dude.
So, anyways, I don't know where we went with this entire crazy conversation.
We were talking about
the gift card. I don't know how we got on the gift card. Oh, never mind. My point was with Stephanie. We kept having the argument, and she didn't get it. It's like, Stephanie, the $100 they gave you is a free $100, and instead of you having to take it out of your checking account now from your check card, you now use somebody else's Visa card.
No, because the money I got in the account is the money I use for groceries.
That's crazy. She's like, but you can't use it to pay a bill. No, you use your money to pay the bill. My friend that was listening this morning is an accountant, and I know she's rolling laughing right now.
Oh, let me tell you something. When I worked in a pawn shop, I would try to explain to people that it was just insane, because when I gave a loan on something, it was basically 50% of what it was worth. So if this phone was worth $100,
right,
the best you're going to get on a loan
is $50.
Right. And that was too high generally. But if you didn't come and get it after 64 days, then I could put it out for sale. When I put it out for sale, guess how much I put it out for sale for? $100.
$100.
Yeah, pretty damn simple, isn't it? People would come in and they'd go, "Hey, I want to pay all my stuff." And I'd go, "Okay, it already went out for sale." You can't do that. Yes, I can. Now, here's the part that kills me.
If you'd have read that contract and realized that you haven't showed up for 64 friggin' days, you reject.
Okay, so let's do some quick math here. Each month that they just want to pay the interest, it's 25%. Imagine that. 2 months is 50%, right? See how I'm getting my retail price back? Okay. So they come in, they see the phone on the counter or, in the display case, and they go, "You only gave me $50 for this phone, and now you want me to buy it back for $100? I'm like, yeah. Or we can do this. And there was many different options, let's say, that worked in the customer's favor. Okay. But get this, they were just dumb. They were stupid. I'm telling you, they'd go, "No, I'll just pay the interest I owe on it and get it." It would still be in pawn though.
Right.
So it's like, so you're going to give me all this money. You're still not going to get your merchandise back. And that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I used to have a good connection with a pawn shop lady in Loganville, and I did buy a bunch of stuff there. Yeah. But it's because they weren't trying to kill me on the prices.
Right.
When I go in there and I see these people are charging what something costs brand new, that's insane.
Well,
I know you only gave like 15-20% of what it was even worth, and then you're going to try to charge what it costs new.
Yeah, man.
I can't tell you that. Okay, the place that used to be Polaris, on the access road, Cash America, whatever.
Yeah,
dude, you go in there.
Yeah,
that's Walmart prices.
Man,
everything they got in there is Walmart prices.
Because the industry went from trying to live off the interest money that they took in, which is tremendous, to trying to sell their merchandise at top dollar. Now, here's the thing.
But they're selling it for brand new prices. Who in their right mind buys anything from Cash America?
The whole thing on this is to get you to negotiate the price. Now, a lot of these companies are going to this thing where it depreciates. So if this phone is sat in the store on sale for 90 days,
Right.
the price comes down dramatically. The problem is if the price comes down, somebody will come in and buy it, you know? So you gotta pick and choose.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Really? That's not a problem. That's what they're supposed to do, is sell the product.
Right. Well, if you see something.
That cocaine's been on that shelf for 36 days.
Yeah.
It's stale. Let me snort it and try it.
Now, we changed our price tags every week. We had a thing that printed it out, and you had to go through, and everything that was discounted, you had to change the price tag on. That's what Dino used to do for me on Saturdays. But get this, here's the good part to this. If you see something that you like in a pawn shop and it's more money than you want to pay for it, put it on layaway.
Man, I can't even tell you. Like, I want the 3,000 watt. It's the Honda 3000 EIU generator.
Oh, yeah, the silent.
The problem is everybody, I can go find these all day long for $2,000.
Yeah.
I know good and well that the pawn shop did not pay the crackhead
that's
more than $1,000 for this generator, and they're trying to sell it for $2,000.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Well, I told you about the mountain bike I got. I got a Cannondale F7, which is a $2,000 bike with all the upgrades and all that this guy put on it. And guess what? I gave $30 for it. But the guy that came in and sold it to me, I gave $15 to him. And then I turned around, waited till it came out, and then I bought it.
Watch. Look at that. $2,000. Northern Tools has the Honda EU 3000 IS. Brand new. $2,000. When I see a pawn shop trying to sell one for $1,800, I'm shaking my head.
Yeah.
Like, are you a complete idiot?
That's the industry, man. That is the industry.
Once something's used, it should never sell for more than half price. Never.
Yeah. We used to call it brand used.
Brand used,
Yep.
yeah. Exactly.
Brand used.
Yeah, because that particular one right there, I saw that one at a pawn shop in Covington, and they wanted $1,800 for it. And I'm like, you do know for $200 more, I can get one with full warranty, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you know what? Every pawnbroker in the world tell you the same thing. Yep, I agree. Yep, I agree. They didn't care because somebody will come along and buy it, or it'll come down in price a little bit, and bam, somebody will snatch it up. Snatch beer. So yeah, that's the way it comes up. Did you know that you can buy
and it's used at a pawn shop? That's from Henry, that was my I mean, I know I read that probably later than he said it, but that's my problem.
Everything
I can't bring myself to spend the money.
That's what I used to tell people all the time.
I want that 3,000, but damn, if I'm spending $2,000 on a new one right now, and I'll be danged if I'm gonna spend $1,800 for a used one.
Yeah. Everything in a pawn shop is used.
Do you know what sucks about pawn shops? Yeah. They know that there is an idiot somewhere that will not get on his phone and check a price. They know it.
Oh yeah.
They're like vultures, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I did it for years, man. I'm telling you, I made
I wish Turn and Burn to open a pawn shop. You know why? Because at least we know it'd be a safer pawn shop because Jack's so honest.
Man, those guys are awesome. That's all I can say. They fixed my car and everything. I mean, I got to get my back window fixed. The motor burned out, but that ain't got nothing to do with them. They took
Jeff
care
Mathias, you asked for full price on your service and you're used.
He's past used. He's abused.
My Mike is more like expired milk.
Easy.
Lumpy.
No, I'm not. Because you know what?
Not as fresh tasting as it used to be.
Even expired milk's got a date.
Yeah, well, you get no date.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm like texting over here, and it's like, well, you know, it just seems like, you know, you don't really want to talk to me or anything else like that. And I'm like, well, you know, because it just keeps going round and round in circles. Well, I don't want to bother you.
Right.
So what does that mean? You don't want to bother me. If you're not interested, just say you're not interested. God.
Mike,
what?
I'm not interested. Why do you keep trying to turn these conversations into you trying to take me out on a date?
Did you ever pick out?
I've already said I am not a Bill Clinton fan, so quit trying to get up on my dress.
Get up on my grill. Get up on. So let me ask you a question.
You ask me a question.
We really haven't gone anywhere political this morning.
And I'm just trying to stay away from it a little bit.
Let me jump to a side story, a sidebar, if you will.
I had somebody try to say something about, even though I respect your views, you know, and apparently we both have clearly different choices. And he says people don't research their choices and blah, 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 blah. Let's narrow this down, and I've said it a million times. I could care less what Hillary Clinton's views are. I could care less about anything that comes out of her mouth. If we go back, and I say this because the law enforcement people that are choosing Hillary Clinton, I can't understand how you can clearly support our laws and our justice system and then support Hillary Clinton. I can't understand it, because before she can even try to throw her hat into a ring to be chosen, she's a criminal. Before she opens her mouth, she's already committed crimes and needs to be locked up in federal prison. I don't understand how anybody that can support our laws, fight for our injustices, how they can stand for Hillary Clinton. And I've never understood that.
She's not a criminal. That's one reason.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm saying, look, if she was a criminal, what's a criminal? A criminal is somebody who's committed a crime.
Okay, her not being charged for the crime does not mean she didn't commit it.
That's where the
okay, Mike. So you're trying to tell me that you're not a shoplifter until you try to walk out of the store with it.
Thank you very much.
See,
I'm just carrying it.
I know.
Hey, look, I got people that argue this with me every day. Do you know that I still, to this day, have people that argue with me about her emails? And it's like,
how do you dispute it? There's no disputing it.
Director said she broke the law. The Department of Justice, Loretta Lynch, highest law enforcement person in the world. Okay.
Look at them two leaving now.
So cute.
Okay, so that is my whole point. Nobody's ever going to tell me any different, because before the way my mind works is you step out of the bed, you put your socks on before you put your shoes on, you reach for your keys before you walk out your house.
Get some.
You unlock your car before you get in it to crank it.
Every day.
So before you leave your house to go to work, you wake up. There's no change in the order in how many times you try to go to work every day. You still had to wake up before you could get in the car, before you could go to work. No matter how you try to tell me that you brushed your teeth before your deodorant, or your deodorant before your teeth, before you drank your coffee, I don't care. You still woke up before you went to work. She is a criminal before she can ever be a president. Nobody's ever going to convince me any different, and you're wasting your time if you think you're going to convince me of any different. Facts are facts. She's a criminal.
She's a criminal.
So there you go. And to listen to people tell me, well, you need to understand her, where she's coming from. I know where she's coming from. She should be coming from prison. What's her name? What's her name? Got friggin' locked up for taxes. What was her name? The Susie Homemaker chick.
The are you talking about the madam?
No, I'm not talking about a slut pumpy pusher. I'm talking about the woman that was in Better Homes and Gardening and all that stuff. What was her name? I don't forgot her name.
Betty Crocker.
Oh my God, you're an idiot. Martha Stewart.
Julia.
If Martha Stewart will go to prison, then why is Hillary not?
Well, she went to prison for like insider trading or something.
But the point is, what she did was less than what Hillary's done.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, you wanted to get me started on some political stuff, didn't you?
Pretty much.
All right, so where'd you want to go with
I
this?
wasn't really going to go that direction.
I got Jacob, Jeff. Hold on, Jacob, Jeff, other people. I mean, there's all sorts of people going, Martha Stewart with like explanation points because I couldn't get it out.
You have to realize, guys, if you don't charge Scotty's batteries with some stuff like that, it just gets droll around here.
It just aggravates me. How is this woman even running? How can this woman represent the United States citizens when she made sure some of our citizens got massacred?
Made sure. Wow.
Well, she didn't bother to wake up, check our messages, did she?
I was really going a different direction.
Yeah, sure. You wanted to piss me off. When it comes to supporting our military, I am for it, dude. I am so over it. This crap where California's demanding their bonuses, their sign-on bonuses to be returned.
Yep.
What legal right do they think they have to ask for that 10 years after the fact?
Ask for it. They're doing it.
But why? What is their reasoning for doing it? Because they need money?
Yep.
They effed up and you can't give me the sucker and then want it back.
Yes, you can.
Ugh.
Because if you're a veteran in this country, you're basically lower than snail shit.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Well, you guys see what I post.
So why did we go here to begin with? What
okay,
was your?
because I wanted to talk about.
Did she dump more stuff in the sewer?
No, listen to me. All of these women that have made accusations against Trump.
Oh yeah, now there's some porn star coming forward.
Where are these women now?
I love the fact that he says he's going to sue every one of them when this is over.
I know, but where are they? Where are they? They came out and then poof, they're gone.
Well, now there's some porn star that's saying he kissed me on my lips. Well, I'm sorry. Was the director not clear on where he was supposed to put his lips? Scene 32, take 14.
Yeah. Stupid porn star. So this is crazy because how is it that you can just make accusations with no legal? I mean, they haven't pressed charges on Trump. They're not trying.
They can't because there's no proof.
Man,
what's funny is I just realized the girl's name, the Jessica Drake.
Yeah.
Offered her $10,000 for sex. Well, Charlie Sheen paid you $10,000 for sex.
I was about to say you probably got more or less than that doing your movie.
Watch, let's listen to this real quick.
This ought to be
10 years ago, I was working for Wicked Pictures, an adult film company.
She's lying.
At a golf tournament in Lake Tahoe. I was at.
Hold on. Just for fun.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, 3?
How y'all doing today?
Good.
Number 3 is doing good. Got my coffee, got my radio, got my smoke and my games.
Got your Robitussin.
Whoop, whoop. Full day PlayStation. What's up?
So what's happening?
I agree with you. If Martha Stewart went to prison for what she did, Hillary should be there as well.
Yeah, easy.
And I'm wondering, do you think either one of them would wear assless chaps while they're in prison?
Hell yeah.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, I recognize this girl.
I do too.
Like, how is she gonna say? Look,
you leave a stain on her dress too.
Look, you think she's got it plugged?
Yeah, really.
I mean, it just trips me out. This girl does adult films. She gets paid to do what she does.
Yeah.
And then now she wants to be mad and say, well, Trump offered me $10,000. Come on, dude.
She get half price because she's used.
Charlie Sheen was paying 2 of them to live with them.
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen was Heidi Fleiss's #1 guy. Like when the book came out that Heidi Fleiss had, when that issue came out that she had a book of all these people, Charlie Sheen was the only one that didn't even deny being in the book.
Why deny it?
He's like, yeah, I was their #1 client.
Yeah, why deny it?
It's an honor.
Yeah.
I just think it's extremely funny.
You can tell she's lying too. I mean,
she has a necklace on that even says Wicked, which means she still works for the entertainment business.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I'd be surprised if Donald Trump isn't behind it.
Trump kissed me without my permission.
Okay, to make the whole.
Really? There was a camera guy there and a microphone guy there and a fluffer there, and I'm sure you knew it was going to happen.
to make all of this, like, to discredit it, I bet you the Trump campaign is behind this one, and she's doing a horrible I don't view
know.
here.
I think it's freaking hilarious.
I think she's doing
it. It could be pulling a Miley Cyrus.
I think they're doing a backstory on this to discredit the ones that are out there.
I don't know.
Now, the ones that are out there too, I mean, there's nothing. They're not going to, there haven't been summons to court there. So you could just say whatever.
Hey, ask Bill. The proof is in the pudding.
Now, Bill has been found guilty.
On the dress, Scott.
Yeah.
Well, not that Bill. We were talking about Cosby at that point.
Oh, sorry. I was talking about Bill Clinton. I mean,
but both Bills.
Yeah. Bill Clinton has been charged and found guilty. So you can say anything about him. Isn't it weird that he's done all these things?
Yes.
Look, let me explain something. This is why other countries laugh at us.
That's exactly
okay.
Right.
They don't laugh at the fact that Trump might have had extramarital affairs, because you know what? All other major countries like Germany and Italy, those people screw around too. It's just we respect it and don't put it in the news. Or I say we in the United States, of course, we make a spectacle of it. You know what? If we're losing guys in battle in Afghanistan, it would be on page 9.
Right.
If Trump looked at a girl twice, it would be on page 1. So that tells you a lot, and that's what other countries are looking
timing
at
too, though.
Yeah, I mean
that's a timing, Mike.
Well,
Alex says charged and found guilty for what? Are we talking about Clinton?
Yes, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton.
If the election wasn't around and it happened with Trump, it wouldn't be even in the papers.
I know, but here's the thing that scares me.
Again, Charlie Sheen's done this for years. That's why I say this ain't a big deal. What is this?
Hillary Clinton is going to go sit behind the desk.
Mike's still doing it.
That Monica Lewinsky was on her knees polishing.
Well, what girl is Hillary going to force under the desk?
Man, it's just
Martha Stewart.
Ouch.
They resemble, don't they?
Yeah, so it's just I don't know, man. I think her her being in the White House scares me to the point where I'm actually I am actually considering moving out of the country.
Oh my God, you're starting to sound like it. Donald Trump wins, I'm leaving.
Well, I got to tell you, I think taxation. Bree?
What? Bree actually worked with a lady.
Okay.
Whose husband was Muslim.
Yep.
And when all this came up with Trump, she was freaking out. Oh my God, we got to leave now if Trump gets hired because he's going to deport. If Trump got elected, they were going to have to leave because he was going to deport her husband.
Nah, whatever. Is he here illegally?
No.
Well,
been here for years.
Well, then he's not getting deported.
Yeah, he's a U.S. citizen, but she was freaking out about it.
I mean, you don't see Alex freaking out like he's getting deported.
No,
he should.
No, but the point is when you're being legit, dude, and doing the right thing, then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Well, that's a great statement right there, because all these people that are worried about Trump becoming president, I would say they have a hidden agenda. I can say that they are concerned because you know what's going to happen? Yeah, there's going to be a trickle-down theory.
Look, it's just like this when I say these words. If I had the app where I could turn the app on, which I'm sure I can, and I probably can look at this.
Poor people?
If I can turn on this app on my phone that every time I get on my bike to ride, my wife can see everywhere I'm riding, I would. And people go, that's an invasion of privacy. Well, if I'm not doing anything I got to worry about, then who cares? Because in my eyes, when I get on that motorcycle, every time I put my key in the ignition and I pull that bike out of there, I have to worry about, am I going to get home alive? Is somebody going to hit me? So I would rather know that if I don't get home at 2:00 when I was supposed to be, and by 4:00, my wife can go, let me go see everywhere he's been today. In other words, okay, he went there like he said he was going to. He went here, and then it shows that his bike's been, it's set here for 20 minutes. In other words, what if I got robbed at the Lowe's? I mean, I have nothing to hide.
Be a brave mofo. They try robbing you at Lowe's.
Yeah. Well, it's already happened once, where they tried. Anyways, the point is, most of the time, it's the guilty people that are freaking the hell out.
It's the guilty.
I'm gonna run, dude.
Well, don't run.
Where are you going today? What you got to do?
We got visitors coming over today. Got to straighten the house. Bree took the day off. She's not feeling well. Just kind of a relaxed day.
Aunt Flo?
Didn't have enough. Sorry?
You said visitors coming over to the house today. She's not feeling well. I was just making assumptions.
Long story.
No, dude. Do your thing.
You know.
I know. Do your thing. All right, brother. Holla at us.
Hey, you know what? The guru rocks. He is awesome.
Oh, God. What now?
Who are we talking about?
The guru is the guru.
But what'd he do? What'd he do?
Who are we talking about?
And what did he put you up to?
Oh, look, see.
He's put me up to nothing. Dude, he's over in Arizona or Arkansas or something like that.
Yeah, he's great. You don't
even know where he's at. He's so awesome.
Go spend the gift card he gave you and shut up.
No, he was blowing up my phone while I was talking to you, getting me to call. He's the one that asked me to call in about the chaps. So.
Oh, okay.
He was laughing his head off.
Why doesn't he call in?
Ask him.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, he's got to pay.
Have a good day, sir.
You too, sir.
All right, bye.
He's got to pay for his minutes.
All right, you guys, we got to shoot off the commercial anyways. What did you just say, Mike?
That he probably can't call in because he's got to pay for his minutes on his phone. You heard it. You heard me.
You make that sound so horrible.
Well, that's because he probably hasn't paid his bill. It's the end of the month.
Wow, you are such a horrible guy.
I know.
No wonder you can't get a date. All right, next song. We're only going to play a couple minutes of it, but hey, it goes out to Hillary Clinton.
Did you see those cigarettes that changed color? I have been talking about that forever. I gotta call Allie. That guy fails. So, talking with Todd. Don't have a phone. Okay, well, good. You don't have a phone. So what? It's your fault, not mine. Shut up. Leave me alone. And share that picture of the phones with me. Ooh. Star Wars dueling fencing. You when you were scrolling right there.
Here, what'd you want me to look at?
I got a pair of sunglasses. I quit selling drugs.
What?
Pick out a pair of sunglasses.
I am. Why did you damn me? I was going down.
Because you hit that freaking dog note, man. Woo! Yeah, I got that credit from the cameras that didn't come in, and I ain't ordering them again. Screw that. Jacob, stop texting me. I'm ignoring you.
You be nice to the handicap.
No,
I mean the guru. But
why was Jeff saying he's
he rocks?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Must be getting paid.
There's some kiss up happening right there.
Oh yeah. Now see, my son needs some sunglasses, and I definitely need some. So I figured you need some too. Do not get some cheap, ugly, nasty ones. If you're gonna get some wicked ones, get some wicked ones. You see what I'm saying? They got some. See, like over there on the left. See, that's wicked. Did you just say hurry up and die, Jacob? That's not very nice.
Good job, Guru.
I'm gonna bust you a new one when we get on live again. Love you. Go away. Stop talking to me. Man, these guys freaking fencing with the lightsabers are
good, aren't they?
Man, they are good. My eyes. Oh, wow, they did that. They did the both same thing to exit. Oh, that was good. Hell, you rarely ever post good stuff.
Is there a reason you just kicked me?
Yeah, because your foot's there. Did you find a pair of sunglasses? Oh, you bitch.
I told y'all.
Okay,
go back to
here's the deal. After the show, I'm ordering my sunglasses. You nasty bastard! I can order. Oh, I can. Believe me. I can. Hey, did Jagged Edge win? I don't know. Yep. Just wondering, because if he's in a body bag somewhere, I want to laugh my ass off. Yeah, man, where'd the colorful cigarette thing go? Come on, man, scroll down on yours right here. Edie, I just want to see that colored cigarette thing, see if it's real.
Yes. They just took the rolling papers and put.
Did you really just drop the thing I was looking at to go to the camera? There's nobody going to be here. Nobody loves you, man. You're lucky I showed up. Do you panic when you know it's just going to be two of us? Do you panic that I'm not going to show up? You know, you suck.
We run out of stuff to talk.
Oh, we'll never run out of stuff to talk about. Freaking. I wanted to talk about those chicks, man. That shit's crazy, dude. That shit is crazy. The hell do you just come up with a fucking story saying this guy freaking did that, and you get on national TV?
Here's my thing.
And damn near trash the guy's.
Here's my thing. We got video of all sorts of stuff that happened around here. We can't get the news crews to even pay attention.
Yeah.
You make up a BS story, and somebody all of a sudden.
Dude, some of that shit is 12, 15 years ago.
I know.
The hell does that work?
I understand.
I'm about to drink a beer, man. Today's one of them days. All done with my schoolwork until tomorrow.
We's back, ladies, gentlemen.
I like
some ain't ladies and definitely some ain't gentlemen.
Whoop whoop. I like having my show on Tuesday night.
I was waiting for you to be like, I like boogers.
Hey, you must be looking at LED lighting for something.
Yes, I was putting.
Because
I'm trying to put LED strobes on my bike.
Oh, okay. Because there's a lot of ads
the police ones. I need real ones.
Please find the cigarettes.
Mike, I'm scrolling. You are like Zaylee sometimes. Like last night, she's like, I want milk. And she won't stop. We're like, no. And that's kind of what you're doing. You're like, you just keep repeating the same thing over and over.
Here's the deal. Listen, this is the way I raise my children. Listen, this is how it works. I want milk. Okay, here's some milk. Everybody's happy except for the milk. I don't understand that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're going the wrong direction. Oh my God.
I saw that earlier this morning.
That's disgusting.
I'm trying to find it.
All right. Okay. You probably won't. You're not even trying.
I'm scrolling down. How am I not trying?
I thought it was the other direction.
It refreshed, fool.
Why do you have to call me names?
Well, why you got to keep on?
Okay. You want to know something funny?
No, really.
I made kind of a boo-boo this weekend.
You made a boo-boo? Did you dump it in the trash?
Well, no. I was trying to send a message to my friend, White, and I accidentally sent it to Sonia Price.
You say one more time?
Okay. You know how the list will come out, you know?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I was sending a message about the 48th Combat Brigade, a little reunion thing.
Yes.
To a friend of mine, Sonia White.
Okay.
I accidentally sent it to Sonia Price.
And what did she say in return?
She hasn't said anything. And
why don't you send back something saying, hey, I think I sent this to the wrong person?
I did. And the thing about it is you can't delete it. I mean, I can delete it off mine, but it's
but you just go send another message to her explaining.
I know. So sorry about that. Call me, Sonia Price, you incredibly attractive woman. So maybe that'll, probably not, but maybe that'll work. It's like I feel like I'm scamming somebody.
You are
so beautiful.
Oh, you are so not.
To me. I'll sing that song. I'll hurt.
No, Mike. If we sang that song, it would be, Mike, you are so lazy.
So when are we doing the Christmas songs?
See
when are we doing the Christmas
songs? You're as fat as Willie B.
You are just being a knucklehead.
Wait, you just asked. Okay.
When are we going to do the Christmas songs?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, will it be before Christmas?
Yes, I want them before Thanksgiving. I've got Waterhead and his daughter wanting to come out and do one. Bethany Hicks wanting to come out and do one.
Yeah, man. Bethany's going to do one?
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, you're bringing in like real artists. It's going to be hard.
Okay.
It's going to be hard for me to compete.
Okay.
I mean, I can do the parody one, but I don't know that I'm going to, as much as I want to do a serious one with Savannah. But I don't know. I think Savannah's ducking me.
Well, I mean, you know, she's got a boyfriend, and you're a little strange, weirdo, fat old guy trying to.
She's got a boyfriend?
Yes.
I didn't know she had a boyfriend. I thought she was single.
No.
Oh, well, no wonder why.
Stephanie, the dumbass redneck, has been telling everybody how single she is, and she's not.
Oh, crap, man. So I will cease and desist. At least that's what the paperwork said to do. Oh, man. I tell you what.
The management team at Total Entertainment Management has been very particularly kind of saying, hey, Steph keeps saying she's single and she's not.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, Savannah, but I'd still like to do a Christmas song with you. You know what? The thing about Trump, this is so true. You know, he can look at Hillary and say, you know what? You didn't.
Why did we just go right back to Trump?
Because I like politics. You know,
you like politics?
Hillary has not invented anything. She doesn't. What part of her being Secretary of State is her call to fame? She constantly takes credit for Osama bin Laden's assassination, but
I know, and she got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I really feel she.
I think what's funny too is we were listening to a girl trying to bash the hell out of Trump yesterday in a bunch of messaging, and what's stupid is, you do realize that the Clintons have almost the same amount of money Trump's got.
Yeah, I would think.
And the same tax breaks that you're complaining about Trump using is the same ones that Hillary's using.
I know, it's so weird how that doesn't apply.
Trump at least owns businesses that have made his money. How about you explain where Hillary's made her money? Come on, man.
I tell you what, if the comments are true about these other countries, you know, making donations to the Clinton Foundation, then the Clinton Foundation giving special privileges, and then the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton giving giving special privileges through like contracts.
She needs to be in a prison in Thailand. I don't even want her in a good prison in the United States.
Just out of curiosity, how can anybody? You know what? I guess what they're going to do is they're going to turn around and say the same thing to me. They're going to say, how can you stand behind a guy that has molested women? And my answer is always,
well, she's married to him.
Well, here's the thing is I always say, well, you know, he hasn't been found guilty.
That's right. Where's the criminal charges?
And then I bring up Hillary. And then immediately it seems like once you go to that second that second round of questions with a Democrat, suddenly I'm an idiot. Suddenly I'm an asshole.
Cannot get past the fact that she's a criminal.
Yeah, man.
And every time somebody even tries to compare anything, I go, criminal. She's a criminal. Doesn't matter. She's a criminal. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Her husband, oh, he's a womanizer. She's a criminal. Mm-hmm. You know?
It befuggles me. It does. It really does. How these people can get behind somebody that they've got to know. They just cannot be blind to
brainwash, man.
I wonder if I can get somebody to. I know a.
And again, I still keep shaking my head. How does somebody support the justice system but yet support her? How do you do that? So next, anything? How about some goat breeding contest? Something better than Hillary.
Well, I'm mid second season in Blue Bloods. Great show. Tom Selleck is an amazing actor. And that other woman, Monahan, whatever her name is, Bridget Monahan, she is really good. And I'm throwing my hands up on this one because this is something you probably wouldn't have expected me to say. But Donnie Wahlberg,
he's good, ain't he?
Is as good as his brother. That's all there is to it. Donnie Wahlberg is every bit as good as Mark Wahlberg.
Have you heard about
better?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. So, did you hear about the new Western that's being developed on HBO? And everybody kept saying they were bringing Deadwood back, and it's not Deadwood. See, HBO developing new Western series, and it isn't Deadwood.
Deadwood played out.
Yeah,
Deadwood played out.
But there is this new one, and I'm trying to find the name of it because it was supposed to be starting sometime in November. But of course now I don't have HBO, so it's like,
HBO.
I see what I'm gonna have to do.
HBO got lame. So in Blue Bloods, great great acting. And you know what? They always think that they've got to get the stories like, you know, they got to bigger and better all the time. They don't. Just people that write for these weekly shows.
What I can't stand is, well, you hadn't made it because you're just now getting caught up, but Blue Bloods had the younger brother, Jamie, and his partner running security for a movie set where they were filming in New York.
Yeah.
And they had a guy who was supposed to be the stunt coordinator / writer for all the cop scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what we're watching. My reality is I'm watching a show about cops. As the cops are telling the guy in there, you know, you have to have realistic stuff. So it was just kind of humorous watching it. It's kind of that whole oxymoron.
Yeah. Or OxyClean, whichever. I got to tell you that it just seems like the commissioner is too far down in the weeds.
What does that mean?
Well, that means the commissioner is involved with a police officer that is gambling, you know.
Are you talking about on this episode you're on?
The police commissioner in New York City. And I'm really confused because they talk about he's got 35 or 36,000 police officers, but they're only talking about the 5 boroughs. I mean, is he the commissioner of New York City? I mean, that's what I thought it was, and I figured that's how many police officers had. But they don't get down into that so much. It's kind of like, you know, his son, the detective that does a senior detective that does bodyguard work, that works on, you know, undercover, that does space related, you know. So they do have him doing.
Hey, don't be picking on the show that you just said you liked.
Well, I know, but here's the thing: is the writers are going.
Are you a helicopter pilot or a guy that kicked through doors and have chemistry?
Well, I did both. I mean, it's okay to do both, right? I mean, can't you do?
So
both?
Donnie Wahlberg's doing both.
I know, but he's an actor. I did it for real, for real. I got to show my my son that video or the trailer of the movie I'm in. And it made
Did he watch more than 42 seconds?
Yeah. He watched the whole thing like most people, like every person on the planet does. And whatchamacallit, I could see that he was proud of his dad in his face. And either that or he had gas.
First time ever.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not.
Isn't that not a good feeling when your kid's actually proud of you for a change?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I wouldn't know. My kid hates me.
It really doesn't.
No, my kid loves me. She loves me as her dad, but she don't like what I do for a living.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unusual. That's very unusual.
Well, she's that age bracket where they think they know everything and they think they know all the politics stuff. And I'm you know,
yeah.
There's comments been made about me and my gun activist just stuff, and I'm like, that didn't just happen. You were raised around them.
Yeah. You know what's really funny is I believe all 3 of my kids pretty much. Right? Eating.
Sorry,
beating up the microphone.
I meant to do that this morning, but I was on the phone with my manager, so I didn't get to do anything.
All 3 of mine kind of follow the same. God, how would you say it? They follow the same mentality as I do, or as I am, or Zam I am. You see what I'm getting at here? Because I don't. They all have the same, like all 3 of them. Like my daughter loves guns. My son Max, he can take it or leave it. Dino, no desire whatsoever. I can handle.
He loves a tablet.
Yeah, I can take my 9mm and go, hey, you want to go shoot off the back porch? No. What kid wouldn't want to shoot a pistol off the back porch? But he's just not into it. He doesn't, you know, it's not that he's against guns or anything else like that, but he's just not into it.
That younger age, dude, the younger age people are just kind of different, man. Like they love everybody.
I don't
potpourri in every room.
Now a girl sat next
Let
to
me
him
wear my
yesterday.
hemp sandals. That way I can smoke them if I get bored.
A girl sat next to him in church yesterday, a friend of ours' daughter. And she's a cute little thing. And it was so funny because there was more space between them 2 than my son sitting next to me.
Right.
And I kept going, are you sitting next to a girl? And he's like, Dad, please don't embarrass me. I'm like, we're in church. Do you really think I'd do that? And he looked at me and went, absolutely.
Right. Well, you know, it's like, because I laugh, I laugh what my daughter's kind of became, you know, she's who she's become, rather, because it's not what I would ever visualized her being, because I know she's a real strong-willed person. But she's dating a dude as a Marine.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
How do you say this, but you're dating a dude as a Marine?
Yeah. Well, the Marine Corps is not the same, Scott. It's not, buddy. DJ Scottie. It's not the same.
There's nothing the same.
I never call you Scott. That's weird. The Marine Corps is not shaved heads and extreme discipline anymore. And the killing, you know, they don't have that mentality anymore. That is just not the way they do it. The way they do it now is you receive a basic training, and then you receive a basic training, you receive a job training, and then you turn around and most likely are going to deploy. But if you don't deploy, you just kind of do your stupid little job. And these guys are not gung-ho like they used to be, man.
Well, duh, I'm starting to see that.
Yeah, they're just not really freaking out there like they used to be. I mean, there was a time that
I'm used to this. This is what I was used to hearing. Not that I was ever in a Marine.
No longer black or brown or yellow or red. You are now green. You are light green or dark green. Do you understand? Sir, yes, sir. Swafford. Sir, yes, sir. You the maggot whose father served in Vietnam? Sir, yes, sir. Outstanding. Did he have the balls to die there? Sir, no, sir. Too fucking bad.
There you go. He cussed a little bit. Sorry there, but what happened to this? I just don't get it. What happened, dude? To where
you can't use
real men? What movie was that? Well, real men are men and women are, you know, I mean, I don't know.
I tell you what, it was amazing to watch a movie like Green Berets with John Wayne. And it was amazing to watch a movie like Jarhead. And then, I mean, these guys now, they go to combat and they come back and there's some, you know, there's some issues there that need to be addressed. And that's kind of what the movie's about that I'm in. Charlie Foxtrot, coming in November.
Charlie Sheen Cocaine Night.
Sorry,
different
it's a
movie.
Documentary, and Military Mike's in there. And God, I look good. Did you see the way they did the lighting? And I had my
they slimmed you down. They used
me down.
Thin angle lens.
I sound all intelligent.
I know. Here's what makes no sense to me. I know that they can do all sorts of really cool things with lenses, but how the hell did they make you sound smarter?
They did.
Yeah, but how's it possible?
I don't know. Editing. They have a better system than Audacity.
Jesus Christ. For them to make you sound smart, is that an app? Is that an app you can get on your phone?
Dumb it down.
The Webster Dictionary.
Yeah, dumb it down. Smarten up. You know.
Smarten up. The smart app. You should try it.
Bounce. Okay, no. Actually had a request for the Bounce app the other day, but I wasn't working. So.
The Bounce app.
I did.
But you wouldn't have to worry about Uber saying your car's too old.
Well, whatchamacallit? Alex and a friend apparently had stole some beer from a beer fest.
Oh my God.
They stole like 2 cases of beer.
So they were trying to get the bounce out.
They were trying to bounce out. You know?
My God.
And I wasn't on duty. So
I wasn't on duty.
I mean,
that's funny all by itself.
Yeah. I mean, if I was,
we need to bounce.
You know, I just thought of something there,
what?
DJ Scottie. Uber says that my car is too old.
Yeah.
Does Lyft?
Well, dude, if you got any older, your car is going to need a lift.
Dude, let me tell you something. Let's be honest here. I got to
be honest. Yeah. For once, we need you to be honest.
Let's look at this. I'm the good Lord has interjected into my life, and quite frankly, I'm a badass in my vehicle.
You're a fat ass in your vehicle.
Chicks, check me out now. You see what I'm saying?
Chicks check you out. You know why? Because there's a little app that points out pedophiles and rapists and
don't
stuff.
have
you,
that.
you drive by and it goes ding. You are now 300 feet from the from the nearest duct tape bandit. I mean, come on.
If you smell the hint of chloroform. Chloroform
it's like
confession.
It's like some people have a fuzz buster. There's a molester buster.
God, I never thought about that. You could actually track them. Yeah,
you can put that thing on right now and it'll show where one lives.
It shows where one lives, but it doesn't. I mean, if they're moving around, wouldn't that be cool? Wow.
Hey, you want to bick it?
Oh, I always want to big it. Thank you very much.
All right, here we go.
Here, yep. And it has begun.
And just for fun, is now live with whoever this is on the phone.
Hopefully somebody intelligent.
No, it's not. Don't worry about
Holy
it.
cow. There is no train or birds in the background. We love you, Alex. We just messed with you on that.
So listen, I do want to clarify that we didn't necessarily steal 2 cases of beer.
You took it.
We appropriated.
Appropriated is the word. Yes.
We left the beer festival. We went through the law enforcement checkpoint, and
what is it going between North Korea and South Korea?
Yeah, and while it may have appeared a little shady, and we felt the need to bounce, Mike wasn't. Mike was not available, so we ended up having to load it into an Uber.
Oh my God, that is too funny. That is the best story so far.
Bounce really isn't taking off like I thought it would.
Because they're usually in a hurry to give with the criminals.
People apparently, they don't want to be accessories.
We'll get the word out for you. Don't worry.
That's right.
But yeah, we finished up serving beer. They shut us down at 5 o'clock, and there were a few cases left, so they let us take them on with us, which was nice. I thought that was great.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what that was. We felt the need to bounce quickly.
That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
What kind of beer was it?
It's oh Christ! There's a photo of it on Facebook. One of them was
you said oh Christ.
One of them was some kind of nutty, I don't know, porter looking thing, which was quite nice.
The way that sounded was horrible.
I suddenly saw
Nutty
Austin
porter.
Powers.
That's what I'm thinking.
Drinking the cup of nutty chocolate.
It really sounds like something you don't want to drink.
Yeah,
the other one was an IPA of some kind. I honestly don't even know who the.
I envision Austin Power drinking teabag juice, and people go, "What is that?" Well, it's where you dip your teabag.
Yeah, I honestly don't even know who the brewery was because during for our shift we were at the 10 Barrels Brewing Company.
I was gonna say, where did all this happen?
This was at the Decatur Beer Festival last weekend, and our shift started at 2:30. We got there at 11. We were wasted by the time we even started. By the time we even started serving beer, we were on the 10 Barrels Brewing Company's stand serving beer there. But that one happened to be on East Ponce. It was in public right of way, and they had the street shut down. So they ended at 4 o'clock so they could open the streets. The rest of the festival was on private property. It was open till 5. So we left 10 Barrels, and by this time, I mean, we were just trashed.
Good Lord. I'm glad that you were qualified to do your duty.
We go stumbling off back into the beer festival. We find another brewery that had just one person there, and so we jumped in and started helping them out. And at the end of the day, they had a couple of cases of beer, and we were drunk enough to carry them, and there you go. The rest is history.
Good Lord.
It's fun. We volunteer at the beer festival every year. It's a lot of fun.
I don't know what to do, whether I'm supposed to laugh at this and pick like I would Mike, because you're so much smarter than him. It's not as funny.
I have a question for Mike.
No, your story's funny, but picking on you is not as funny. Go ahead.
Yeah. Earlier in the show, Mike, I'm going to hang up and let Mike answer the question. Earlier in the show, Mike said that Bill Clinton had been charged and convicted of something, but he didn't say what. Okay. So I'm kind of curious what that was. Anyway, I got to go back into work.
I think so.
Talk to you later.
Alrighty,
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Do you know, also I wanted to bring up, I was watching a thing the other day about Bill Clinton has a black son that he's never
You know, I saw. Is that true?
Made title ship too, dude. He showed all sorts of stuff, so it just makes you wonder. Go ahead to what he was asking though.
Well, I know that probably the biggest thing that I feel Bill Clinton was charged with. Yeah, sure. Was Jennifer Flowers. So he was obviously, it was an appropriate relationship there that he was found guilty of because he paid her off. So, you know, I think paying someone off
inappropriate.
Well, I say paying somebody off is an admission of guilt. Is that fair enough? I would say that it's
well, you have to wonder because I'm usually the guy that lives by if you've done nothing wrong, if you've absolutely done nothing wrong,
right,
then you would stand up and scream it from the highest rooftop,
right.
So that's always been my point.
You know, and I'm getting off track here of the question a little bit because I'm trying to remember some stuff. But how old was Clinton during Vietnam?
I don't know.
Because it just seems like, wouldn't he have been of age to go to Vietnam?
I don't know.
He probably squeezed out.
I don't know. We got to go to commercial though.
Okay.
Right. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. It's just fun to body.
We'll be back.
People say he was a draft dodger too. Ever heard that?
Okay, one more time. I'm sorry.
I've heard over the years that he was a draft dodger.
I'm trying to remember. I have to see how old he was. That's probably, for me, that's the place to start. Of Marriage Act. Let's see here. Impeachment and acquittal. Alleging perjury and obstruction of justice. That's what he was found guilty of. Hello, Mr. James Stone. Do you know that Clinton issued 141 pardons? That is a lot. He issued 141 pardons, presidential pardons, during his, yeah. That's something. It seems like he's doing damage when he talks.
Damage cleanup?
Seems like he screws up. You know, he says Obama's the worst thing. Obamacare is the worst thing in the world.
Who said that?
Bill. But then Hillary is out at the other side of the country going, you know, I voted for Obamacare. Redheads are known as kryptonite. There it is. Whatchamacallit? Allie and Chloe do that. They dress up. Look at that. She's packing heat. I love it. I don't believe in wearing it like that, though. It's just me. You will very rarely see me.
You can't read that because of letters, but
what's it say?
Wow, how legal is that? Someone think of the children. Now somebody else says, what? Lesbians have always been able to buy bread, dumbass.
That's good.
Hit the buzzer, idiot.
Take it all serious.
Hey, man, we're back.
You know, there's one thing we never talked about.
What's that?
It's kind of surprising. The deal about Madonna.
What about Madonna?
Madonna
I don't know all the details.
Okay, well, Madonna has been saying that she would offer, can I say oral sex?
You just said it, dumbass.
Okay. Well, she said that she's going to be offering that if people vote for Hillary. If a man...
I got what you're saying, but don't go too much more with that.
Well, I just don't know. I mean, it appears to be real. I mean, there's pictures of Madonna, and
it showed her with these ugly, weird teeth, though.
That's Madonna.
I think that's the joke. I think that's what the joke is.
Oh, okay. You know what's really crazy is that when like a Virgin time frame, Vogue, stuff like that. Madonna had it going on, and then when she did that Super Bowl halftime. It just seems like she had just completely changed into a complete and utter you-know-what. So that was kind of weird. And then, of course, you got crazy Miley Cyrus out here saying and doing whatever. You know what? In reality, I think she's doing more harm than good.
Who, Molly?
Yeah.
Miley, whatever her name is.
Molly,
yeah, man.
Molly.
I think let them do it. Pardon me, guys. Let them do whatever.
I think they're making complete knuckleheads.
Everybody's going to have their own opinion, and it doesn't matter what we say. People are still going to want to have their opinion. They're going to want to think the way they want to. They're going to do what they want.
No, that ain't.
I thought about this last night. If anybody ever was to say anything really negative about me, truthfully, does it matter?
No.
I mean, come on.
I tell you that all the time. You're just now going to fill that in?
Well, sometimes I'll let it get to me, and I know I just don't need to let it bother me.
I know. You're such a sissy sometimes. This is how we do.
So how about I just shared this picture? It's a young lady she's probably, 48. Blondish gray hair, tucked in green shirt, blue jeans, and a nice gun on her hip. And she's in front of the bread aisle trying to pick out bread. And some woman posts a picture and it says, "Wow, how legit is this? Somebody think about the kids." And underneath it has a guy saying, lesbians have always been able to buy bread, dumbass. Get it?
Yeah, I think that's more of a visual.
Yeah, but I'm telling everybody to go see the picture.
That's kind of a tough one without seeing it. All these actresses and actors coming out. I'm going to go ahead and kind of voice my opinion really quick on this. Is if you're an actor, if that's what you do, if that's what your underemployment, that's what your tax returns say, shut up about politics. I could care less of what your opinion is. I'm not talking to you about politics. Don't talk to me about politics. Oh my God. I cannot stand celebrities thinking we really care about who they're voting for. Seriously, I don't get it. Why is everybody talking about who they're going to vote for?
You never used to. Nobody talked about it.
I know. And why do I have to vote for the person you're voting for? I'm lining up a couple Democrats to call in tomorrow. I want to get to the bottom of this.
And ask what questions?
I am one. How in the name of the most powerful being in the world, God.
Sorry, you guys. I got the hiccups all of a sudden.
I know. You keep covering of it.
Oh my God.
Turning away and everything looks crazy. All right. So I'm ill, dude. I'm ill about these people that can follow Hillary and just not. I'm trying to be an intelligent guy here and see their point of view, but I'm just struggling with it. All right, let's change the thing. How about AT&T Time Warner deal? Did you hear about that this weekend?
Yeah, give me some info.
Man, I tell you what, these type of things scare me because of the amount of money they're talking about. It's doomed anyway, so it just seems like it's not going to happen. AT&T Time Warner deal is doomed. It's absolutely doomed.
But doesn't that also mean they would own CNN?
Yes. And for some reason,
so AT&T wants to buy all of Ted Turner stuff.
Well, they're going to buy AT&T Time Warner. Basically, it's an $85 billion deal. How many customers do you think AT&T has?
That's what I'm kind of getting at, though. Think about what we're saying.
Yeah.
All of Ted Turner, he's like the man.
Yeah, he's out of it. He's like 1,000 years old and can't find his shoes. I mean, the dude is like falls asleep everywhere and everything. They lose him 2 or 3 times a week. Okay, let me ask you a question. What?
We're talking about him, not you.
Oh. Okay, so how many? Come on, man, give me a rough idea.
I'm sorry.
AT&T.
I asked my wife to bring me
200 million. You think that's fair? 200 million customers,
sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's good ballparking.
9.
Okay. Alex will check the facts, though.
If you have $85 billion in profit, obviously that's what they're using to make the purchase here. If you divide that by 200,
so you think that means they're making a killing off of us? Is what you're saying?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, sir. Okay.
I mean, sounds to me like you're just pointing out
that
they're making. Oh my
Stop
God!
it.
I can't help it. I got the hiccups.
Stop. Okay, so if you've got $85 billion in profit that you can use towards the purchase of Time Warner, okay, if you take the 200 million customers that you have, don't buy Time Warner and give them a rebate, do you realize that you could reduce that 200 million people, you could reduce their monthly bill down $35. Every single solitary one of those people could get a discount of $35.
I hear you saying that, but what I hear you saying is, my God.
What I hear you saying is
they would have to be willing to not make a profit off of us.
Okay, but here's the thing.
And come on.
Yeah, okay, but here's
they're
the thing.
always going to want to make a profit.
If they're
off of us.
buying something for $85 billion, where did that money come from? It's got to come from acquisition. I mean, it's money has got to be put in this account.
I agree, but
so there's $85 billion there.
They're all about making money off of us. They're not.
You got 200 clients, 200 customers. You could reduce each one of their bills by $35 a month.
But why?
Okay, what's the average AT&T bill? Let's say it's $100. You could knock 35% off and keep your customers happy. Happy, joy.
They can just keep the price high and keep the customers.
And buy Time Warner.
I'm glad that you're starting to finally see it.
I saw it from the
They
beginning.
don't care about us.
I saw it. I've seen it. I've seen this nonsense before. I just, big business, man, they're out of control. They just do whatever they want to do. These incredible CEO compensation packages where, yeah, they make $2-3 million a year, but then they make $100 million in bonuses for ripping off their customers. Just like the VA.
I mean, other than cell phones, I love the fact Metro PCS and all these other companies exist because I can't help it. I'm so sorry. My wife is apparently not checking her phone. I truly believe.
Scotty,
you're an ass.
Jeez, man.
I believe that I like these guys having their companies because they can force.
Scotty, Jesus.
I'm not making the noise. I am.
Oh, yeah. I got the hiccups, right?
I got the hiccups when I'm pulling away from the mic. You're the one doing
You're making that.
You're making the noise, you idiot.
I'm not. How?
I'm pulling away from the mic. You're the one making the noise.
You have and I don't understand
You're
why you're trying to blame me.
Because I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing what?
I'm pulling away from the mic, being respectful of the
Scotty, man.
The rules of the microphone.
That's disgusting. How could I possibly be making?
I got so Mike's a socialist now.
Oh God. How does that make me a socialist? Because I don't want big business? That doesn't make sense. You're gonna have to clarify that one.
Well, other than the quality of the phones, I didn't do that, you idiot.
Oh my God.
Other than the quality of the phones, I like the fact that Metro is scaring the hell out of other companies.
How are they scaring them?
Because they're providing the same amount for less.
Okay, does everybody understand that the whole cell phone thing is just a complete utter scam?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, right?
I mean, how is Metro able to give us unlimited everything for $45 a month?
Yeah.
Right? They're using the same towers as AT&T and Verizon. So how are they doing it?
I know.
And making money.
How are you still have the hiccups like that?
How are they doing it and making money? She stopped. I've held my breath for 5 minutes. It feels like.
Stop.
I'm going to kill you.
Why? You get the hiccups.
Because I'm not doing the sound over the microphone you're doing. That time I did.
Yeah.
No, not the second one. The first one was mine.
What do you mean the second one?
Oh, my God.
That is so weird. God, you.
So, yes, it's just a big scam. I'm going to get you, dude.
What? What am I doing?
So, again, yeah.
That is so weird, man. I'm drinking over here, and you're making the.
You're such an idiot. You are such an idiot.
Why?
Because I'm not breathing until just then. You have to breathe to make a hiccup, and I wasn't breathing. I was holding my breath watching you. Again, do it.
See, you just your body is bouncing.
Yeah, but no noise is coming out of my mouth when I'm doing it.
Well, it just did a second ago when you were talking.
Jeff said try some Robitussin.
Yeah, that'll work. So,
all right, let's go to commercial then.
Yeah, you need to.
Mike, you what?
Oh, I'm
respect the microphone. Respect the microphone. We'll be right back. But I'm not doing it on the microphone.
Yes, you are.
You're making me look stupid.
No, I'm not. You're making you look stupid.
Oh, God. That time it was me. I'm trying to pull away from the mic and not do any of that. Oh my God, that hurts.
I was about to say that one sounded like a rib.
It does, man. It
I
hurts.
would never wear anything like that. You know the one with the coin? The one with the coin's pretty cool. But I don't wear it.
Just damn.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Have you seen
the whole time I'm on the mic,
well,
I'm trying
you know
to
what too, drinking ginger ale is going to maybe stop it, but it also hurts your throat. Ginger ale is pretty strong. Have you seen
that'll get rid of my hiccups.
VR at all? Virtual reality? AI, any of that shit? I mean,
What?
you don't ever really talk about it.
What are you talking about?
PlayStation 4 is now got a new VR campaign that they've been going on for about a year. Well, the games are starting to come out now.
Okay.
This
Well, why are
VR
we not talking about
is
this
gonna
online?
change the way we do stuff.
You're a douche. That wasn't me again.
Whatever.
You're such a loser.
Whatever. You're the one with the hiccups, not me. Don't blame me. I don't like it when I'm the only person here.
Because you're the only guy that can get blamed for something
I get blamed
you're doing.
for everything.
But if you're the guy doing it, you're going to get blamed.
I'm not doing anything. What am I doing? What am I doing? You want me to keep talking while you do it? See?
Loser.
You move up to
You're such a loser.
Whatever.
You is a loser,
dude,
my friend.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna. But here's the thing: if you don't have a PlayStation 4, and you got to buy the PlayStation 4 and the VR pack, I mean, you're talking about almost $1,000.
Well, let's talk about it when you get back.
When I get back?
When we get back.
Where am I going?
On the microphone, fool.
Why do you want me to come back?
Oh my God!
I can't believe you just did that again. And you know what? You got to have
I think the people know.
You have to have a freaking terabyte of wow, isn't it? Oh, geez. That's almost painful, man. Ooh, Scotty. No, I didn't do that. That was
I had to get it out.
God, it sounded like a watery dog fart.
But now I'm not hiccuping.
Yeah, whatever. Oh man, this VR package is the bombadoodle. The beep bombadoodle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut loose and get downtown Julie Brown into the VR, man. Scotty, let's VR down here, man.
Dude, I don't want to be like that with you.
Yeah, you do. You love me. Dude, hey, we're not live, are we? Because I was gonna say Highway Jack, he's on tonight. I hope he remembers. Because my folks don't show up till tomorrow. I've got a guest coming in tomorrow night too, just to let you know. Be a little traffic out there.
And we're back.
Yep, I'm still here, even though he's being disgusting on the mic.
That's not the truth, sir.
Sure sounds like you're being
It's not the truth, sir.
Hey,
hold on.
Okay. My name is Casey Durham, and I'm the tax man.
My name is Casey Durham, and I'm the tax man.
That is so funny.
Come on, boys and girls. You want some cookies?
Cookies. Casey's going to be on The World According to Mike tomorrow night. Now tonight, a little change up in the nightly lineups. Tonight, Highway Jack and the Angry American has moved to Monday nights. He'll start his program at 7. And then The World According to Mike, starring Military Mike and Variable Speed, will be on Tuesday nights now, which works out so much better for me. Thank you, Jack. And thank you, Scotty, for allowing us to do that.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Was that a sound effect, or did you just do that with your mouth?
It was with my mouth.
Do it again. Do it. That was so stupid. All right, but hey, thanks for letting us make that change. It works out so much better for me. Okay, I want to talk about Sony PlayStation 4. Can I talk about it?
Hey, sounds like I don't have a lot of choice now, does it?
Okay, well, here's the deal. You know, I'm into, obviously, my degree is in unmanned aerial, basically platforms. You can't say drones anymore. So then my real big thing is my personal interest. No, that was good. That was funny. Yeah, you suck.
Well, you did ask.
Now, here's the thing: is my personal interest is in what's called swarm technology, like little itty bitty drones that all are on the same network, basically. And there's some incredible technology.
Military Mike trying to sit here and talk to us and tell us about the PlayStation. The only thing he's been doing is playing with himself at the gas station.
All right, thank you.
Watch. Hold on. Hold on. This is going to be funny.
Oh, man, I just can't. This is like being on the Truman Show. You can't go anywhere without DJ Scottie periscoping or Snapchatting or freaking Google Hangout.
Gas station.
Here we go. Watch.
Incredible technology. Military Mike trying to sit here and talk to us and tell us about the PlayStation. The only thing he's been doing is playing with himself at the gas station.
That sounds like my sister.
Military Mike.
You know that?
The fact that you say that it sounds like your sister is scary.
I'm talking about Karen.
Oh.
Karen.
Hey, why you gotta go doing that?
She is my sister. I love her and she loves me. So don't even try, because we are brother and sister, and that's all you got to know about it. Okay, so get this. I like swarm technology. That's my swarm technology and military application. Obviously, as I'm working on my degree, I'm going to have to go towards first responder, maybe set up something with local law enforcement where I can use a FLIR camera to zoom around a house and they can see who's inside, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now, where does this virtual reality?
Man, that didn't save. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all this.
Too bad. So basically what I'm looking at now is my son Santino. He's like, Dad, you should really check out the virtual reality stuff coming out on these games. And Sony tried this a couple of years ago and it just flopped. The Wii came out and they had a little bit better, options and more games and stuff like that. And tell you the honest goodness truth, in the store, me and a great friend, Patricia Portes, we used to do the sword fighting and it was so much fun. But the VR was still pretty lame-o. PlayStation 4 now has a VR program where there's a ton of games coming out. And Scotty, you have got to check out the trailers for these new games and the stuff that you can do in these new games with the VR. It is truly amazing. And I think if I don't know, do you ever go to TED Talks and watch any of those?
No.
Like 15-minute videos? They're magnificent. You really should download the app to TED Talks and watch some of these scientific geniuses talk about what's going on in the world. And
well, cool.
This one guy, guess what he did? He put on a VR helmet, right? And there was a big screen behind him. And he basically went to one of his files. Because, like in Minority Report, remember Tom Cruise doing all that stuff with the glove and having the glass wall and all that stuff? Where you're not going to have to do that. This guy literally logs on his computer through his VR, okay? Goes to a file, opens up a file, and it's a CAD, a computer assisted design of like a gear, like a transmission type thing. And then get this, Scotty, he's sitting here looking at it and it's small, right? He throws it out over the audience. Now it's in VR in his helmet, right? But they're watching on the big screen and they're all looking up like it's right above them. And he can twist and turn and take pieces away from it and add things, all within the VR realm, all within the VR of that helmet. That was utterly amazing.
Utterly?
His hands would come up. So he's got the VR helmet. He's got the VR helmet on and his hands. He could see his hands. And like I'm picking up this can right here, but he could pick up a can in virtual reality.
I saw that in a movie the other day.
Dude, this is real. This is real what I'm talking about. And Sony PlayStation is an opportunity for guys like me to get off my butt. You see what I'm saying?
So is the Wii.
No, man, come on, dude. The Wii is gone, dude. And when I was in the pawn shop,
I'm talking about if you wanted to just get off your butt, you got this thing called a Wii.
You know how much we'd give you for a Wii
like
system?
$40.
Ha! Not even. We didn't even sell them for that. $5. You know how much we give you for a game? $1.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they suck. They're old. But get this, man. PlayStation 4.
Little Richard got it. He said when you kept saying udder, he went moo.
Well, that's what when you're 4 foot high, that's all you see on a cow is the udders.
Utterly ridiculous.
Ain't it though? Okay, so get this.
Get what? It's $9.39.
Okay, well get this.
I'm getting it.
Most PlayStation 4s come with 500 gig hard drives. That's a half a terabyte, dude.
Really?
That's a half a terabyte. Now get this. How much do you think these games take up? They are so amazing. These trailers are fantastic. Some of these games take up 100 gig.
Holy cow.
One game, 100 gig. Amazing.
Absolutely. But they're made now with just so much more information.
Yeah, and it's layered. So I can tell you right now that fully expect to see quantum type quantum physics type computers that are living computers, because right now we're writing code on top of code on top of code, and it's all going to eventually just go, you know what, I'm smart enough now to do this on my own. And then we're going to have to kill these, the cyborgs.
iRobot. That's what I just heard.
Militarymike.
I just heard that. I just heard iRobot.
Yeah. You know what? Have you ever seen a robot that can stand up on its own?
No.
Yeah. See, that's the big thing.
I can't even get a co-host that can stand up on their own.
Right. Well, there are some, the one from Honda, he was a big deal for a long time, but obviously that information's, completely and utterly archaic now. But so you got these
every time you say utter, sorry.
You got these new robots, man, that are. Why does a robot have to be as tall as us so that we can look it in the eyes? So that do we need to see a face? Will that make it more friendly, more conducive to being in our lives? I don't think so. I'd rather talk to R2D2. You know what I'm saying?
You would at least understand him better.
Yeah, I would rather have an R2D2 unit than a walking, talking robot.
Why?
I just think that an R2D2 unit would still give me
an R2D2 unit.
Yeah, an R2.
He could bring you a beer.
Well, so could the walking one. But here's the thing: is I think we would have an opportunity to associate and really understand and remember that this is a robot. If they start walking and talking, then I think what's going to happen is we're going to start looking for them to do stuff
with a real personality.
Yeah. Wouldn't you expect?
But if it's a robot, there will be no personality.
Well, I just find that hard to believe
until you start being that guy that, has the weird sex doll that he takes everywhere with him and tells people it's his girlfriend.
Well, I mean, look at this. How much money is sticking to the walls in the adult industry?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Billions, if not trillions. So who better to pay for that research? Because once they have a robot, they got a whole new genre.
Yeah, I could see a robot talking for Mike. Yeah. Oh, Daddy, you're the one.
Yeah. You do that. You do that pretty good, man.
I can just see it now.
I kind of like the way that sounded. Do it again.
Mike,
do it again.
No, because
do it again.
It actually excited you, which is scary.
Oh, man. You know what? If you were really my buddy,
Mike's like, oh, I like that. No, Mike, you shouldn't like that.
If you were really my friend.
If I was really your friend, I would sex talk with you.
Do it.
No, you are sick.
Do it. Whatever. You're lame-o. Stadenko.
So look, I wanted to point out something. If anybody watched Channel 2 this morning, if you were watching anything to do with the fire that happened in Gwinnett County and 5 people were lost.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that was one of my friend's daughter.
I'm so
that was my friend Michelle's ex-husband, his house, his girlfriend, her kid, and then their 20-year-old, fixing to be 20-year-old daughter.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, man, the fire, nobody really knows exactly what happened. Something along the lines of a bonfire in the back, a burn pit.
Yeah, on the porch. So.
And thank God her daughter, and I don't want to start throwing out names, her daughter's baby was at the great-grandparents' house. So the baby is okay. But it just sucks because, her baby, her daughter now is gone. So we're gonna see what we can do to help with a funeral expense somewhere, somehow. We're going to figure it out. But she called me last night bawling, and I didn't watch any of the news yesterday. Like, I was on the last day of my wife's vacay, so we weren't, doing a whole lot. So anyways, I didn't want to go to a sad note, but I just wanted to bring that up. So if you see us posting anything about helping a young lady with her funeral expense, that's what it was about. Was one of the young ladies. It was a girl I went to school with's daughter that was lost in a fire. Go ahead. Boy, that just stopped you, didn't it?
Well, I had heard it and I read a little bit up on it, and okay, so you know me, I look at stuff like I see potential accidents because of my background in aviation and everything else and security. So A burn pit on the back porch. I probably would have been one of the first guys going, look, it's wood. We shouldn't do this. Da, da, da. And people yell at me and I don't care. But here's the thing is when I read the story, I felt so compelled to pray for these folks and their souls because the fire must have moved extremely quickly.
Yeah.
Not for them not to
notice.
Yeah. The fireman said basically that the fire was so intense.
Yeah.
When they first showed up, they couldn't even get near it.
That's right.
So it just, to me, that means it went very quickly. And
yep.
I pray they didn't suffer, you know?
Yeah, man.
That's terrible.
Me too.
So,
but yeah, if you see us, I was trying not to go in too much depth with that.
No, that's fine.
I meant with the fire part. Mike's got very valid points. But if you see us sharing anything to do with trying to get a funeral expense raised, that's what it's for. Not sure about the whole homeowners insurance and all that. She just called me really upset last night saying that she had to figure out a way to bury her daughter. So there you have it. Anybody, if you saw that on the news this morning, just know that was one of my friends from Golden Glide skating ring right there off Wesley Chapel, man. And
been there, man.
We were all hanging out for years. She lived the first street. If you come from Covington Highway on to Wesley Chapel, she was the first road on the left. So it was just a really cool chick. It's a shame that it happened.
Sure is.
So, what else we got?
I don't know, about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Let's hit the last of our commercials real quick. Everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. It's just for fun in the friggin' morning. Boy, you can tell it's a Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Eyes feels tired.
All right.
So I just read this girl that's raising hell about people posting of what happened on The Walking Dead. And you really can't be pissed about people talking about it on Facebook. And like, she's mad.
Why? Because she didn't get to watch it.
Because she didn't get to watch it. But that's whose fault's that? That's not the people on Facebook's fault. I mean, there's several people, not just one post. There's multiple posts from people all over the United States. Yeah. So as I've been scrolling this morning, it's just funny watching all these people losing their minds. Like this one dude saying, dude, I had to work last night. I didn't get to watch it. Hold on. We'll come right back to it. And we're back, boys and girls. Well, can't wait. Halloween's coming. Of course, there will be no clowns dressing up running around our houses. Let me tell you something. Clowns, that would be dangerous right now to be dressed up as a clown. If you was dressing up as a clown for Halloween, I believe now would be the time to choose a different costume. I would not want to be dressed up as a clown because even if you were dressed as a clown and you got out to get gas, to me, just walking to and from the gas station, if you were to somehow, some way, just surprise somebody, I think they would take it extremely the wrong way.
Even if you look over at somebody, you're probably going to get your butt whooped.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even want to get all up in that mess.
Let's be honest. Let's be smart. Or if you're just looking for a butt whooping.
I personally would not even want to get all up in that Kool-Aid. I just won't even want to. I would be finding something else to dress. You know what? I'm going to dress like a citizen not getting his ace beat. I'd be like, hello. I would be dressed up like a Jehovah's Witness. Yeah. I'd be dressed up with a nice suit and a tie on and carry the Bible in case I got to hit you in the head with it. A loaded Bible. Cut some of the pages out of it and put a piece of lead inside of it.
Oh my God, Scott!
Just for fun, radio.
Yes, it is.
How are y'all?
We are just fine.
Is that Jennifer Aniston? Oh,
that's exactly who it is.
I love Jennifer Aniston.
Sir, yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
I just calling in to tell you good morning and
okay. Thank you. Good morning.
I enjoyed the 45 minutes of the show that I got to hear.
Well, congratulations. I'm so glad.
Which 45 minutes was it?
The last 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we were just sitting here going, man, it is a Monday and I'm feeling it. Like there's just no energy here, but hopefully, excuse me. God, I went from from burping to yawning. Hopefully everybody else is having that blah morning and we still are at least a little funnier than they are.
Yeah, I got it with a migraine.
Yeah. So. I'm always funny.
I thought that would be called a wife.
No, I got it way before she did. So, but 4:30 in the morning when you wake up and you got a migraine and have to find a way to drive to work.
Yes, that would suck.
I slept most of the morning at work. So.
Oh my God! I hope your boss is not listening.
Yeah, I got that whole the light thing, and
I live with that daily.
Oh man, it just.
Oh yeah,
it hurts. But I'm really enjoying my new truck because it's so much more open, than the car that I had. So I got my tags. Did I tell you? I got my tags.
No, you sure didn't.
Yep, got my tags.
Awesome.
Yep. Finally worked through that issue. Get my back window fixed, and I'm a happy camper, man. I love that thing. That's it. That's my first Jeep product that I've ever owned, and I like it.
Yeah, but gosh. I get so hung up when people say it's my first Jeep. It's a Jeep Cherokee, dude.
It's a Jeep
Cherokee. It's still
Laredo.
labeled a Jeep, but it's not what people think about when they heard the weird. Where's Jay?
The bathrooms are over there.
People don't think about that when they hear the word Jeep.
Yes,
they think
do.
Wrangler, man.
No, man, they think about my big sexiness.
Oh, they don't think about
getting
you.
in a big old customized.
What is customized about that? Would you put
a Jeep Cherokee Laredo?
How's it customized? You hang a air freshener off the mirror, a pine tree.
You know what? If you got a pine tree hanging from your rearview mirror, I won't even get in the car.
Oh my God! Don't lie.
Do you know that those are not actually pine trees? I mean, they
really.
Yeah, it's the way you're supposed to pull it out of the bag.
Oh my!
You're supposed to go from, but people call it a tree. It's not supposed to be that way. When you first start it, you're just supposed to pull out the top.
You're supposed to pull out the tip.
Then the next level. Then the next level.
Supposed to just peel it back.
Level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not well. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh my God! I need a couple of those. I need a couple of those pine trees to hang in the bus though, because right now it still smells like a Trojan man. Where I left the inner tubes in there after we went tubing. Oh my God! I cannot get that smell out of there.
The bus smells like a giant condom.
I know. You expect to see, the Don DeLuise Trojan man from Cannonball Run jump out there.
I don't remember that.
Lord,
because
remind me, is there any type of carpet in that thing in the bottom of it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm
going to recommend the sprinkle in and vacuum up freshener.
Yeah.
The powdered stuff. That stuff works wonders.
At this point, I'd rather have some stinky old hot beer smell in there than friggin' rubber tires. I mean, it smells. If you go put your nose to a Goodyear tire, that's what it smells like.
I wonder if we can bring it over to Turn and Burn and get them to detail it out. I wonder how much that would be.
Oh God, I'd have to dump all the stuff out of it.
Yeah.
When you were at the American Legion over at their car show, I stuck my head in there. That was reek, dude.
Oh yeah, and it still smells that way. And I've taken all the stuff out, and it still smells just like that. It smells so horrible that there was a shirt hanging up in there, right? Brand new, clean shirt. It'd been hanging there for about a month. The other day, me and my wife went to leave the house, and it started out as a cold morning. By the time we got out there to get on the bike, I had on a black shirt, and I'm like, golly, this sun's killing me. I said, oh, I know where a clean shirt is. I went in there and got it, put it on, started to leave the driveway, and I'm like, holy cow, Oh, you smell like crap. That's right. I was thinking that. The only benefit is once I went riding and all the other stuff you ride through blows the smell out of your shirt. So it didn't stink by the time I got to where I was going. But God, it smelled horrible.
It smelled bad. It smelled like sushi left out.
I knew Mike was going to go there.
It smelled like rice.
That's funny.
Sometime pot stickler gets stuck up in the salad bar.
Oh, my God.
Come in the morning, whole place smells like old pork.
Oh, yes.
I guess that would be pulled pork.
Yeah. So what do you got planned for today, sir?
Are you talking to me?
Today?
Not you, the guest on the phone.
Guest funny. He only
Hey, Rich Archer's going to try to get a hold of you or Jen, too, just to kind of try to figure out some more of whatever he needs to figure out, too.
Yeah, we're talking about grease you up.
Yeah, I saw you tagged her on a post. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna, I've spearheaded the majority of that, and this evening is their last meeting for the
Oh, so we better figure all this out.
Yeah,
it's Lisa's last meeting anyway.
Right.
She's going to go ahead and finalize and make sure the layout's good, and she's going to email it to me today, and I'll shoot it to you first.
All right. Well, then that means everything we need to have figured out before their last meeting, so everybody's on the same page again.
Sounds good. I think that the whole deal with you not having to bring a bunch of stuff is great, because it sounds like they've got a band at every hour. Or someone singing at every hour during the whole event.
Right.
So
that worked good till about number 2. That great idea.
Mike.
Oh,
yes. Wow.
Because we try to talk. Hey, go sit at a little kids table and let the big kids talk.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun event, though.
Everybody this Saturday.
Yep, riding cruise for the kids. It's going to have a big old car show. They're actually doing tethered hot air balloon rides.
Yeah, man.
Between 4 and 7. So, if you got anybody that ain't never been up in a hot air balloon, that would be an awesome experience for them or their kids.
Anybody that's hung out with Mike's been around a bunch of hot air.
How could that be fun? Just go to the 3rd floor building, look out window. Same thing.
I think somebody said you volunteered Mike to come up there when they were going to blow fire up his ass so they could send him up too, right?
Well, problem is that you go sticking that up there on him, he gets all excited.
Holy crap, you gonna talk like that on the radio? That's stupid.
All right, man, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for calling in.
Are you like
make sure we keep doing this each day. We keep pushing it.
Yeah, push it, little man.
It's all good.
All right, brother. See you later.
Y'all have a good
one. Okay. Bye-bye.
See you when you get taller.
Mike, shut up.
He a little bitty fella.
Really?
Yeah. In Japan, in China. Yeah, I'm from China. In China, we'd have him take care of the cats. He can feed the cats.
Are we still carrying on about something that's pointless?
Oh, we made an entire show of that.
Oh, that's right.
We're kind of like
we did that on Monday.
Yeah, we're kind of like the Seinfeld of the internet radio.
So it's a show about nothing.
Nothing, and it's funny. So
until you talk.
Oh man, why do you're always trying to hurt my feelings?
No, I'm not.
Always trying to hurt my.
If you had any.
I'm going to post. Was that a fart?
No, that was the dog.
Oh, my God. He just farted.
No, I didn't, Mike. You are just so weird. You've been making hiccup sounds, all sorts of weird stuff.
All right.
Today.
Here's the deal.
All right, we got to go, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything we would do.
See ya.
Don't do anything Mike would do.
Oh, go ahead and do it. I'm not that bad. Jesus.
That bad. You do notice that you had to use the word that.
Dave, come on, Dave.
That bad.
Give me a break.
All right, everybody. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a good day. Don't do anything we would do.
See ya. Dang.
I got to figure out what we're doing today.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to go play with my drone.
You're going to go play what?
With my drone.
Is that code for something else?
No. It's a drone.
I still don't believe you have one.
I know. See you, bye.
I've taken you home twice, and you hadn't even showed it to me.
Well, it's because I haven't let you in the house.
Boy, that sounded weird.
Wow.
All right, everybody, have a good day. We're out. See y'all on the flip side. Try to do something nice for somebody.
Try to.
See y'all later. Thanks to all our great sponsors, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Bye on camera. See you later. You gonna wave? Bye.
I hurt.